Welcome to the Cigar Hustlers Podcast, episode 304, where we bring you the latest news and insights into the world of premium cigars. In this episode, we dive into the big stories of the week. The King, Mike Stepankevich, and Reverend BDP Mike Palmer are two dynamic individuals who co-host the Captivating Cigar Hustlers Podcast.
His fault, not mine.
And me, I'm Phil. So grab your favorite smoke,
Phil McGroin.
sit back, and join us for another exciting episode of Cigar Hustlers Podcast.
He's from Australia now. Phil McGroin. Phil McGroin. One, please.
You gotta wait for the music.
Maybe you'd like to put your product in front of hundreds, if not thousands, of cigar smokers each week. Maybe you'd like to partner up with us, become part of the #1 cigar podcast, and go down in history as a supporter of this iconic show. But the fact is, we don't want sponsors. We don't like people telling us what we can and can't say. So as of October 2023, the Cigar Hustler Podcast has remained sponsor-free. Thank you for your time, and you can kiss Mikey's ass.
Why am I ass?
But if you'd like us to wear your shop's T-shirts, you can send those to Cigar Hustler Care of BDP, and we will wear those on the show.
Just for shits and giggles.
Right.
Or
If you want to
can
send cigars, I'll
There's three.
smoke those on the show.
As you can see, I am wearing... You can't see.
Can't see because you're on camera one. You can see me. I didn't wear mine.
Oh, hi.
Oh, look at it.
I am wearing the Caribbean cigars.
Well, as Mr. Schumer explained, Honduran sizes are slightly different than American sizes.
Yes.
My extra large was slightly bigger than a medium, maybe.
Yeah.
I would have lost feeling in my hands by now and possibly my head. It was very snug.
What does it say on the back? It says something...
It says, "Don't tell my mother I work in a cigar shop. She thinks I played the piano in a whorehouse."
Yes.
Yes. I showed that to my wife. She didn't laugh.
You know what's so funny? It's the same thing happened
Yours
to me.
didn't either? Right.
I showed her. I said, "What do you think of this?" And I started laughing. She's like...
Yeah, so when you're in a whorehouse, Michael.
Yeah. No whorehouse for you.
No whorehouse for you, mister. No Hooters either.
There'll be no wings and things.
No wings and things.
All right. Well, what are we doing for the Patreon?
Today, because they are releasing this week, we are smoking the Metapa Nicaraguan from Foundation Cigars.
Foundation.
We ship a COD.
Here's the problem with the fact that you know that they're releasing. Let me tell you the weight. 15.3 grams.
15.3 grams. You were going to explain
There's
something.
a thing going on in this industry that kind of is starting to frustrate me.
Not just the industry in general. I mean,
Yeah.
Yes, do tell.
like a taste of
So, I mean, everybody and their mother's already got their fucking red meat lovers. We haven't gotten ours. We're 2 or 3 weeks behind.
Why didn't we get ours?
Well,
I don't know. I ordered my shit at the show.
They
like
sent
a
out a
range?
Facebook post on that.
Did they? I can't read. What does it say?
What did it say? I didn't see it.
Mr. Lafferty said that he is very apologetic that if you don't get yours right away, the way that they ship, certain places will get them first.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, that's good to know moving forward
We
because
adjust that here. We always ship California first.
isn't that weird how that works?
So then
That-
they get it time everybody else gets
that
it.
we consider. I don't know. It's called me crazy.
Yeah, just I don't.
And now
Maybe New Hampshire's got a weird mailing problem.
these fucking things are starting to pop up, and we'll probably get them in December. I mean,
For the re-up.
I can't
For
wait.
Christmas,
For the re-up.
meat lovers.
You know, here's the thing.
only ones that still have them.
Let me tell you the difference, though. The difference with having PCA in July and having PCA in March is I'll still be fucking fired up in March. And when all you motherfuckers want me to place an order, I'm gonna look at you and say, "No, I'm not ordering shit."
I still haven't received my red meat.
Yeah, because I don't
Still
get
don't
it.
have last year's show.
I won't
stuff.
fucking get it until, am I dead last on the fucking list? It's like, oh, yeah, put him down there.
Yeah, but-
fuck that guy. So-
Who is Mike Stepan?
Yeah.
Alphabetical.
Yeah, who's that?
Stepankevich is near the end of the alphabet.
So give me a fucking break.
Alan Schumer got his first. He's an A.
Is that how that works?
Yes.
Don't be sorry, be better. I don't want to hear your apologies, David fucking Lafferty. Get on it, god damn it. Where's my cutter?
I don't know. You want to use mine?
You don't need a
Sure.
cutter.
I want a cutter.
Oh. It's got the little,
Got the little piggy tail.
yeah.
So, you
bun.
did a podcast that nobody knew about.
I did too, actually.
Two?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't even really know the one until it was about to start.
I mean, there's a lot of ground to cover. But if you want to go into Sunday, we can start there. That's fine.
Well, that's okay. All right. I was confused if it was tonight or if it was yesterday
El
night.
Oso Fumar's
Yeah.
is always Sunday night.
Well, I know he's always Sunday night, but the way the post read,
Yeah.
it could have been last night or today.
Oh, well, you can watch it again today if you like.
But then, because then they show the little tiny portion of the video as it's starting, and you were on it, so I was like, I don't know.
I feel like that's now.
It's now or later or something. I don't know.
Did you watch?
No, I didn't watch.
You didn't watch?
No.
I would watch if you were on.
I didn't have advance notice. I don't do much. I don't know. Everybody's afraid of what I might say.
Everybody's afraid of what? I don't think so. I don't know if I believe that.
Well, that's what I'm going with.
Okay, fine. Well, I could tell you that it went.
Me too.
So was it a last minute substitution, or has it been planned for months?
That one was planned.
Oh, because you normally plug it on the show before
I
the
didn't,
thing.
dude.
Or tell us.
The problem.
Yeah, or
is-
at least tell us you're going to be on it.
Yeah.
I'm in the family group chat when you're busy, and it wasn't mentioned.
I
at
just
all.
got to add you to our cozy, our family
Yes, you did.
calendar. Dude,
Could have
you
been a
know.
whole video of me watching you on the video.
shit has just been so crazy for me that, I'm sorry. And I'll be better.
That's okay. No,
I'll
I
do
mean,
better.
we didn't get to promote it.
Yeah, we didn't get to
Yeah.
plug you or anything.
Who was the other guy that was on?
Aaron Nielsen.
In charge of Nielsen ratings for TV?
Yeah, that's him.
I don't know who he is.
He's a good guy. I've done other podcasts with him. You've met him several times.
Oh,
you met him at Smokin', The Great Smoke.
What does he do?
Smoke cigars.
I mean, is he just a guy, or has he got his
He's
own
kind
show?
of a guy. Yeah, he's just a guy.
Oh.
He's a good dude. His dad
he's
is
sure-
Cheap Trick or some shit.
Oh, that guy. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. All right, yeah. Now I know who it is.
Yeah.
I'm terrible with names.
He's awesome.
My next door neighbor was next door this morning, and I walked in to get something, came out and said hi to him, and he said hi back, and then he sort of said something else. I didn't recognize him.
Kenny?
No, Andrew. I think his name is Andrew. The guy that's right outside my gate.
Oh, okay. You didn't recognize him?
Not until he spoke, then I recognized the voice, and I was like, oh, it's my neighbor.
Oh, I know you.
Yeah, he had on like flannel or something.
You're
You'd never
just,
seen
you're just such a big deal at this point. You're Big Deal Palmer.
You can blame it on the red light.
Well, that's just it. I didn't get a chance to do it today.
He didn't do it.
I
Oh,
couldn't do it today. I was called in early.
There it is. We forget
So
now.
I quickly got ready, and I looked at it on the way by. I'm like, I just don't have the time.
So that podcast was really good. And
Bear does a good job.
Bear does a fantastic job. I
Show's a
really
little-
love Bear.
Show's a little long, but
The show, their shows tend to run for a little bit.
yeah, the whole Coop Network stuff.
You
very
know,
long shows.
but what was cool, I really get along with Aaron. I really get along with Bear. So we
Right.
can break each other's balls. We have,
Right.
there's a good back and forth.
Right.
We're totally open about everything that we have to say.
Oh, nice.
And not that I'm reserved in any
Yeah,
fashion,
so
but
what do you ever keep hidden?
no, but it's fun to talk with Aaron and Bear and those things to be received instead of being returned with, well, I don't think
Right.
well, you guys are on the same page more.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's exactly the case. And I also got a random. I also got a random call that morning, Sunday morning, to be on the Down to Herf podcast.
Tonight,
Oh,
that's tonight, though.
I've already recorded it.
Oh, they record. They don't do live anymore.
No, I recorded it with them already.
Oh.
Yeah, it was Sunday at 8:30.
nice.
Oh.
He's like, so you want to come? I'm like, kind of last minute, but sure, I'll show the fuck up. So we did that. That was a good one.
Oh, that was probably a hard episode for them, huh?
That was
You recorded it last night?
Hector was on it with them, was he?
No,
Did they do Lizona Palooza yesterday?
no.
They were plugging Lizona Palooza. Maybe that's what happened.
Oh no, I mean,
You recorded it yesterday?
Yeah.
Because
Oh,
I
after
asked,
the tough loss.
I asked them if they were going to the.
yeah.
I asked them if they were going to Lizona on their post.
I could not wait because Gio was already talking shit. Is it? Well, we play the Bucks on Thursday. Blah 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 blah. And I'm thinking they're playing the Pats.
Wait,
today.
you did Down to Herf
Right,
too?
right, right.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm confused. I thought you said you did How About That Cigar yesterday.
He did both.
No, I did Down to Her.
Oh, you did Down to Herf yesterday.
and also Fumar.
Oh, I thought you said you did How About That Cigar.
No.
I'm confused. Okay.
Oh man,
Sorry.
so go get the light.
It's a
Yeah,
red
so I
light.
get the light.
Go get the
Right.
light.
But now that we're all talking again, you think he'd put 2 back on, but no, it's still just on you.
No, he's a terrible cameraman.
I don't know why I put camera 3 because he wasn't looking at the camera. He was looking at me.
Because I wanted to answer a text message on my phone.
Oh, it was for you.
It
Okay.
was for me. Yes.
Yeah, just go along with it. Don't
Yeah,
ask
yeah. I'll go along.
Yeah, don't have to explain. If I put up 3, go to 3.
questions. God damn it.
Sitting here waving like I'm on fire over here.
Well, we've had an adventure. We went on a trip to South Florida. We haven't talked about
Oh,
that.
that's right. So much has been happening. Apparently.
Yeah.
We've been to a party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We I think that I got a nice friendly cup check when we were down, which was nice. We can talk about more about that on the Patreon.
Oh, okay. It took me a minute. I'm like, who grabbed your tank?
Yeah, no, it wasn't. They didn't grab it.
I understand. You know? I got the reference now. When you said you can't talk about it.
I didn't know how to refer. I feel like it needs a thing.
Right. It needs a name of something that happened. Yeah.
And I usually say kicked in the teeth.
Right. That wasn't really kicking the teeth, though.
It doesn't.
That doesn't fit.
Resonate well with it. Just doesn't flow.
Right.
So I feel like a cup check is when somebody says, and just kind of hits you. And you're like, oh God.
Right. Okay, it makes sense.
Yeah, I got one. I feel like I got a good cup check.
Right. We have another possible trip tomorrow too.
And we can elaborate on that. Yes, we do have another. I'm so tired. Dude, it ain't easy, bro. It ain't easy.
Right.
But hey, I'm gonna keep showing up. I'm gonna outwork every one of you motherfuckers. I promise it. God damn it. So you got more text? Camera 3.
I have a worker at my house.
Is he alone with 80 King Palmer?
No, she's at work. It's my son.
Why would you ask that?
Yes, I don't know.
It's Connor. It's my son Connor.
She said, come in the bedroom.
Yeah, no, sorry.
I'm in the bathroom. I meet you there.
Look at him.
Not even listening at this point.
I'm not engaging you.
So you were on How About That Cigar, huh? That's good.
No, I was on.
Down to her.
Yeah.
Sorry. So sorry.
But that podcast went well too because same scenario.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Same idea. Right.
They're good guys.
So yeah, I'm just out running these streets, baby.
So what was their show on where they needed you at the last
They
minute?
wanted to talk about the War Bear.
Oh, were they smoking it?
Yeah.
I think they could have planned that in advance.
Big shocker.
Yeah. No, it's a great show. It's on Wednesdays on the Cigar Hustler Network.
Yeah.
Yes.
The Herf Boys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that went really well. We did get to meet Ozzy at Fort Lauderdale Cigar Bar.
See Ozzy.
Oh, wait a second. That's probably
see Ozzy because I met him several times before.
Was that the first time you ever talked to Caleb?
No.
No.
I did an interview. Wait a second. Weren't you? We were in Buffalo.
Yeah, you guys were in Buffalo.
I did
on
an
the
interview
show.
with
Was Caleb there?
Yeah.
I only remember Jerry and Gio.
Wow.
Oh, wow. And it's called Caleb's Down to Herf and everything.
It's not called Caleb's Down to Herf.
Caleb's Down
No,
to
it's
Herf.
not.
Yeah, it
Yes,
is.
Yes, it is.
It's in Jerry's place.
He's got the room.
It's definitely not called.
Caleb's
Jerry
very
does
busy.
everything. He would never
Jerry's
allow it
busy.
to be called Caleb's Down to Herf.
Caleb's
What's
Down to
funny
Herf.
is he's so quiet too. He didn't speak a lot during the whole thing.
Jerry or Caleb?
Caleb.
Oh, yeah, he doesn't.
He is very quiet. Very quiet.
He's like how you used to be, or how you are during interviews. But you were pretty. We got an Espinosa interview on this one, and you spoke
Yes,
a
at
little
the end.
bit.
At the end. Well, I mean, you got Eric sitting here. Nobody talked. I don't think Jack said but 2 words.
Hey, can I tell you one more story?
One more story.
It'll be real fast, real fast. And 30 minutes later, he's halfway through the story.
So he got a sandwich in his gas area.
Oh, you're going to talk about
I'm not. Yeah. Well.
Hey, what? Somebody put a sandwich in his gas tank?
No,
Yeah. So he was talking about
Put a sandwich in my gas tank.
he was talking about pranks and stuff. And
Guy Fieri shoved a knuckle sandwich into his
I caught wind that this was going down, and I had some concerns.
Oh, they did it out here.
Yeah,
Oh.
I had some concerns because I'm thinking, God forbid this gets sucked into fucking.
Yeah, it fucks up his gas tank.
Because I know that the Tahoes and shit that are newer, they don't have caps. They don't
Caps, yeah.
lid.
Oh, this is just
So
door.
yeah, so I'm thinking to myself, how do I respect the integrity of not narking out the person?
So
and
that you're not gonna say who did.
and still trying to inform them. Yeah. So I went, no, fuck no, I'm not. You know how to keep a secret?
no, not at all.
Me too.
Oh, you don't either. That's nice.
No, of course I do. So
We just released it on the show.
I said, hey,
How is it funny?
so what?
Shoving a sandwich into his gas tank.
I don't know. So I said, hey, do
I don't know
you guys have plenty of gas? And Jack's like, yeah, we got a full tank. We got a full tank. We're good to go. I'm like, are you sure? He's like, yeah. I said, okay.
You might want to check.
You might want to go get some gas. And
Check before you turn the
he's-
motor on.
And he makes a comment, well, what are we out of gas? Would you steal my gas? Blah. I said, hey, look.
You're in Deltona, brother.
So they left it alone. They didn't check for gas until much later on, and I got a text the following day.
Now they think you put it in.
They did.
Yeah.
They did. And is, hey, payback's a bitch. I'm an overnight heir to you, blah, blah, blah. And I said, dude,
What, a dead fish?
I had fucking nothing to do with this. Keep me the fuck out of it. Because I'm going to tell you right now, if Eric launches a fucking missile and attacks the wrong country is going to come back at full force.
Yeah, we're gonna be like, what was that one recently?
I don't know.
They went up against Russia. No, not Russia.
Ukraine?
Ukraine's just getting the shit kicked out of them. What are you talking about?
In the beginning, they were coming back, baby. You don't remember the little ninjas and everything?
A little bit in the beginning.
No, I'm just...
Farmers are towing the tanks away with their tractors.
Yeah.
Oh, we take tractors.
I'm a mushroom cloud and fucking atom bombing motherfucker.
Oh, you're just going straight back.
Yeah, it
His
would.
booth would have burned down at the BCA.
Yeah. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Did that happen?
Oh, is there water damage?
Shouldn't have fucking blamed me.
Cancel
The
all
Drew Estate booth is very well constructed.
Bro, I showed up at a PCA and everything's gone. Oh my God.
Oh, gee, what happened?
Should ask Jack.
That's so crazy. That's so crazy. I wish we knew who did that. What else happened? We did other stuff.
We'll find out.
Well, we did more than see Ozzy. We went and saw Alan Schumer at Caribbean,
Yeah.
obviously, from the Honduran shirts.
Yes.
Where supposed we go? We went somewhere else. Ozzy, what's their 4 stops?
I mean, I
went
really
to
feel
Man
like
Cave?
feel like Alan.
Oh, we went and saw Aficionados.
We did see Aficionados.
Aficionados.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always enjoy stuff. I like him.
Gary's fantastic.
Gary's a great guy.
I feel like we're missing somebody. No, that was all 4 of them.
No, that's all 4.
Yeah, well, the one we're not mentioning. So
Oh, he already slid in.
Oh, did he? I didn't even hear the name.
Oh. We did not go.
We did not. I did not have sex with that man at that show.
We'll talk about it later.
Okay.
We'll talk about it later. I got, for football, Jax's team played fantastic. They did great. Justice's team, man, all we did was throw pick sixes.
My wife asked you at the party, so I sort of turned away and put my fingers in the air.
Yes, you
Like,
did.
I'm not allowed to hear this before the show.
It was a rough go, but it sounds like a lot of the kids are coming back for the next season. And I'm going to tell you right now, we're close to just being, when they click,
Right?
they're going to fucking dominate this league. It's going to be ridiculous.
But they're not clicking.
No, it's just a confidence thing.
Oh,
Quarterback holds 1 second too long.
right.
And, I have a mix. I have 2 teams of 6 that rotate in and out. So you have 2 or 3 really good catchers and then 2 or 3 that we're working on.
Oh.
Right. So as time kind of progresses and we continue to build up and there's
Right.
more comfortability with everybody and catching and throwing, the whole thing,
Right.
we're going to light up some motherfuckers.
Oh, good
It's
for
going to
you.
be good. It's
Light
going to
them
be
up.
good.
Light them up.
I just can't lose my quarterback. If I lose my quarterback, I got to go back to square one again.
Oh.
That's the normality of football.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, and then the standard problem with most teams, they lose their quarterback.
Yeah, I got to sign him to a deal or something. Say, listen,
Yeah.
I'm going to give you 2 dum-dum lollipops every game
2.
instead of the 1.
Oh, you get more than everybody.
2
Yeah.
free
I'm going to
donuts.
just tell them you're going to double it.
I'm going to double your dum-dum consumption.
Right.
Don't tell your parents.
Is that your wife? Is it time? It's
Well,
time for her to call.
No,
Oh, okay.
no. So,
Oh, we're early. Wow, we're way early.
she already called.
Right, that's what I mean. But we're starting early.
called her in
We
a
started early. So then we went to a Halloween party at Boots' house.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We did do that.
That was a very nice party. Everybody seemed to-
he does throw a good party.
That one seemed a little different than the last couple. There was more dancing and interaction with the people. Everybody wasn't just sitting around.
I think it was a good mesh of people. I think you had a good, and a lot of people are kind of getting to know each other a little more at this point. Different
Yeah.
worlds kind of colliding. I will tell you, it started off really fucking rough for me. It really did. It had nothing to do with the party. It just had to do with how all of it was rolling for me. I went in, I was a little tired, and I just kept dealing with shit. There was something going on with the kids all the time. They needed something, and that wasn't a big deal. I could deal with that. I was navigating that accordingly. And then Jax ripped his pants. So I went to go help him get clothes and stuff, and I saw that Brittany brought this badass charcuterie board,
Yes.
which it might be the last charcuterie board she ever makes, just for the record.
Why is that?
What?
I don't know. She she felt like it wasn't the right thing. It wasn't, people didn't eat it enough.
Oh,
Man, I'll tell you this much. I'm feeling it today.
You're feeling it?
You know,
I ate a lot of cheese off of there.
I think it was the placement. It was hard to get to
Maybe.
because I didn't take anything off of it because I couldn't reach past all the other delicious food.
I was afraid to take the meat off the skull because I didn't know if it would like all unravel.
Yeah, it was a skull, one big block of cream cheese or something.
No,
it was a
it
regular
was-
skull.
yeah.
Oh yeah. So
Yeah.
no.
It's a skull with the meat all wrapped on it.
So, yeah. So, when I went to go and help Jax with clothes, her bog bag was covered in like olive juice on the bottom.
Oh boy.
So I'm like, oh fuck, here we go. So, but I want to take care of it. I want to clean it.
Right.
I'm hobbling around because I broke myself. I don't want to get into that too much, but I broke myself.
Yes.
So I'm in pain, and I'm starting to clean this stuff up. And my brother comes in, and he says, "Hey, just so you know," and he sees that I'm dealing with shit.
Right. That you're doing something.
Hey, just so you know, I gave out some of your cigars to people that were asking for cigars.
Thank you.
And I'm like,
Oh, he got very concerned about that, did he?
Yeah.
I was so fucking pissed.
Well, he was guilty.
He felt guilty.
Yeah,
really?
he was feeling guilty.
I was so pissed because, I don't mind sharing at all. I don't, especially the people that were at that party. I love the majority of people that are there. However, I had specific two
ones that you wanted to smoke.
Yeah, I had extras of the stuff that I was going to smoke, and I could give those out and still cover the stuff that I wanted to smoke.
Right.
Where he just kind of reaches in the bag and fucking passes shit out. And I'm dealing with fucking. I'm in the midst of chaos.
The only thing I love, and you gave it away.
It's like, hey, I know that you got your hands full and you're dealing with a bunch of bullshit. Just want you to know I'm passing your shit out since you're busy.
That was a cup check.
That was definitely a cup check.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it would have been.
So that fucking makes me irate, right? I'm like, fuck. So now I'm starting to get angry, and now I'm still tired. And Brittany's looking at me, and she's like, you want to go? You want to go? I'm like, no, we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have a good time. So I got some coffee, which helped, but other shit happened too. My cigar disappeared. It rolled up because where the table's at an angle. It rolled into fucking juice schmegma on the floor, so that was ruined. Everything kept fucking hitting me, continued to slide, and I'm just
Murphy's Law.
Yeah, it was just a chain of events that kept happening to me, and
those days are rough.
And I love my wife to death because she's the only one that reads me extremely well, and she's like, you want to go? We could leave. Let's just get out of here. This isn't going the way it planned. And then I got kind of slighted. I was affected too by people. A couple of people were upset with my costume. They felt like I slighted it, like it wasn't a good enough costume. Oh, you kind of cheated. Elvis made the comment.
Really?
Yeah.
Elvis and Priscilla.
Yeah. Well, I'm like, what does Al Bundy wear?
How could you compete though with the Elvis one? Went.
We wanted to be.
Crazy.
We were married with children, and and Ricky kind of saved me at the end. He goes, "Oh," and he picked up on it right away. I hate it when people don't know what no ma'am is. What's no ma'am?
I didn't.
He wore that.
I did.
Oh, no.
Well, that's the outfit he wore when he wore the shirt.
Yeah,
well, when he created the group,
it was a movement against
right.
wives.
Well, if your wife wasn't addressed as Peggy, I wouldn't have known what you were.
That was me. That's when he first came in.
That was very frustrating to me.
I was the same way.
You should have known. Maybe him not so much.
Well, I got it when you saw when I saw your wife was Peggy. Then I put two and two together. But I mean, when you walk in, you're wearing tan pants and a white shirt from the back.
That's what he wears.
I know.
Yeah, I didn't know if you're part of a cult or what was going on.
Yeah, did you just come from hanging out with the Winter Park people? You had to wear your khaki pants.
So there was So there was a lot of trigger points, but the coffee helped.
There you go.
And I just started to stand instead of sit. I mean, I tried to go away from everybody too. I said, I'm going to sit over here. And that didn't work because then Elvis took my spot after I took care of the kids. I was just, everything was going wrong for me.
It was all wrong.
And I was like, man, I was excited about coming to this. And now I want to kill everybody here.
I love you. I don't care if you smoke my cigar.
And, Teddy wanted me to push her on the swing, and I never, ever, ever want to tell my kids no because I know that there's the window of doing that is so small.
Right? Yeah, it's going for you.
So hey, swing again, push me on the swing again. So now I'm hobbling around, dying, and I got a request of 3 people wanting to push me on the swing. I'm pushing Maddox. I'm pushing.
Ooh, this guy's a pusher.
He's a pusher.
My eldest son is asking me to push him. I'm like,
there's a line there.
Yo, you got legs, man. Move them back and forth.
Give me a break, bro. You're 10. So, but I had a good time. I did. I rallied.
Yes.
I wouldn't let it keep me down. God damn it. And your wife had a great time.
She had a great time. Her and Megan had a great time.
It's good when she's in good spirits and, she lightens the whole mood, right?
Yeah.
And Palmer had it. Well, Palmer brings somebody to take that oomph.
Take the edge off of me.
Yeah.
I just worked out.
Which is smart.
Yeah, we just started talking to Megan again recently.
She's back in rotation.
Yeah, she's back in our life again.
Back in rotation.
But Palmer, I saw him get up and dance though.
I danced with my wife. Sure, I did.
Yeah.
And I did the hokey pokey. We all did the hokey pokey.
Oh, the hokey pokey.
Hokey pokey's nice.
Yeah.
You turn yourself around.
Right.
You got to put your whole self. You got to put your whole self in.
That's what it's all about.
To turn yourself around.
Right.
Yeah, I can't believe Greg gave your fucking cigars out. Like I'm just like baffled. You never ever reach into somebody's shit.
No, well, somebody mentioned something about wanting to smoke a cigar, but they didn't bring one or something. He goes, "Well, I think my brother brought some."
Yeah.
So then he picked it up and handed.
Anybody could have got Boots. You have that coolador over there.
Yeah. No,
Well, you weren't there at the table.
I get all that. Believe me, I know that you would have happily given anybody cigars, right?
Yeah, but I'm just talking about as like a cigar courtesy. Like,
Yeah.
bro, you don't just go in and like grab someone's shit.
Not only that, but it made it worse because I was dealing with shit. Like, things had gone wrong.
It was a bad time.
I can't wait to get back to that bag and smoke this one cigar.
Right, and he gets there and it's gone.
Yeah, I want to sit down and chill a little bit.
Right.
Oh, you're dealing. Oh, you got some chaos going on. Just letting you know, I'm fucking handing out all your shit. So, ha 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 ha.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope you have more in the car
Like
because
this
they're all gone.
motherfucker. Fucking kill this guy. So,
Oh, that's classic.
It was a good weekend. I mean,
it was a good weekend.
yeah.
It was a good weekend. I had a good time. I
Yeah.
feel like I did more on the weekend too. I don't remember anything else.
Well, then you had football Sunday.
Yeah,
you
but
did the podcast.
yeah, I did double podcast, back to back. I'm just dominating the cigar industry,
Yeah, just talking sports all over the place.
taking over. The Bills lost to the Pats. Ooh, makes me so happy. Makes me happy. And then the Dolphins lost to the Eagles. Ooh, also makes me happy.
You know, it's funny. Different cigar shows do different sports. Like Halifax Cigar is always baseball.
Yeah,
Baseball smoking, Matt Tobacco, whatever, smoking tobacco, whatever the name of that show is.
Yeah.
They do hockey
yeah.
because
At least hockey's
one of
a
them
real
is
sport.
from Canada.
Baseball's not a real sport.
Oh, baseball's less a sport than hockey.
Yeah,
Baseball's a real sport.
Is that because there's less fighting?
yeah. There's a whole. George Carlin did a whole.
There's a
comparison.
hierarchy of how it works.
Yeah, baseball's America's pastime.
It's lame. Sorry, I'm sorry, baseball fans. It's lame. I want to see contact.
Sorry, Hector, Eric Espinoza, Jack Tarano.
Yeah.
All the guys that,
It's lame, man.
we're gonna see
It's
soon.
lame.
All
It's
the guys
lame.
are going to see. And then
Hey,
another
there's
week.
there's
Richie, I didn't say it either. So.
no there's no clock. We got.
They have a
innings.
clock.
No, they don't.
They have a pitch clock.
Baseball?
Yeah.
pitch
Do they
clock.
really?
Yeah, you only get 20 seconds to pitch.
Okay.
But there's no time on the game.
Yeah.
I mean, that
We could go
technically is
extra
time on
innings.
the game.
We could go extra innings.
Oh, you can have overtime in football.
Yeah, it's a clock.
Yeah, but it's a clock. It's
Yeah.
It's the same. It has a
not
pitch
the
clock
same
now.
thing. Don't
they-
you fucking dare compare baseball to
well, wait.
football.
There's a clock to start the play, so that's like the pitch clock.
Yeah. He's not gonna.
But then,
first of all,
but then
Palmer,
they have
there's nothing you're
a
gonna
time
say
on the entire game.
that
I'm
is
not
gonna
saying
convince him.
it's the same.
Yeah. You get a touchdown. You run home. There's a big difference there.
What?
Yeah.
I don't see the difference.
Run home. Whee.
You strike out.
It's a home
Carlin
run.
did a whole thing. George Carlin?
No, don't find it. Okay, well,
You run home.
No, we can't play it. We got to pay money.
You're bringing it in. You're coming in from third. You're bringing it into home, baby, and you're going back in the dugout.
Ridiculous.
All right, we're at 16 minutes.
Actually, we're at 28 minutes.
We're practically at a half hour.
Nobody sees it when they do that.
Welcome to Cigar Hustlers Podcast feature.
Why do you
Phil's
do
Fun
something
Facts.
over it?
Well, there's a video intro.
Whoa! Hello, peoples. All right. You can only see out of one of these eyes, so. In the
Like a
19th
pirate.
century, doctors used to prescribe
Big words, confusing.
cigars to treat various ailments, believing the smoke had healing properties. Imagine a world where puffing on a cigar was a cure for everything from a cold to an STD. Turns out,
Read it.
sitting around naked, smoking cigars is good for my health. Let's all get naked again.
He loves to get naked.
He does. He always wants to be naked.
Around other men.
Always wants to be naked with men.
Thank you so much, Phil. That was fantastic.
Yeah, no problem. No problem.
Apparently, Greg has been watching the show.
Oh, yeah.
So he asked me, he goes, "You're writing Phil's fun facts now?" And I go,
Good.
"Oh, yeah,
I can't wait for the apology text after he fucking listens to this one.
that's
hey.
Yeah, he like texts me. He's like, "Why are you wearing masks?" I'm like, "How long have you been watching the show?" Because
He
that's
must
been
have
going
just
on for
started.
a while.
He's got a lot of free time. His wife's out of town. He's looking for things to watch. He said she normally picks the shows they watch, so maybe he doesn't know what to do. She's not home.
Well, they have a Cigar Hustlers podcast.
I guess I can watch that.
They've been doing it for over 5 years. I should I should watch
There's 304 shows I could watch, I
I
guess.
should watch a few episodes.
Catch up on what's going on in the industry
They're
that
number
I'm
one. I
in.
know what's going on.
Unbelievable.
All right.
Right to the news.
You want to cover some newsies?
From the four corners of the world, all the cigar industry news you could possibly need. The Cigar Hustler Podcast Report with Mike 2.
Premium Cigar Association drops media members' dues.
Dun dun dun.
Premium Cigar Association has announced that it is ending its requirement for the members of the media to pay dues in order to gain access to the organization's annual trade show.
That's smart.
Yes, it is a change that will go into effect in 2024, so you still have to pay money now.
What are you talking about? The next event is
In
March.
2024, yes. Well, March is when you can start, when you can sign up.
We're practically in the end of the year.
Well, yeah, but it's still 2 months, 3 months.
Yeah.
Dues for media members were most recently $450 per year. Media were considered industry partners, a category that also applied to cigar brokers, distributors, and suppliers, meaning companies such as tobacco growers, cigar box makers, and software providers. What are you doing?
Nothing.
Don't touch my buttons.
I'll do whatever I want to do.
Members of the media will still be required to apply for a specialized media badge in order to attend the trade show, a process that will involve submitting previous articles, videos, and other work to verify that an individual or entity applying for a badge does indeed cover the cigar industry. This reverts back to the policy that the PCA had in the early 2010s when the organization was known as the International Premium Cigar Pipe and Retailer Association. In terms of show floor access, the PCA has modified its policies to allow media on the floor at the same time as exhibitors, meaning those covering the show will no longer have to wait for the shows. He's doing stuff into the microphone again.
Yeah.
No longer have to wait for the show's official start time to enter. Media badges will also grant access to the trade show's opening reception.
That's good.
The PCA said that the change is being made in response to feedback from William Cooper regarding the price of membership and how the association handles media attendance at the trade show. It's our hope that this change will cut down on the number of emails from William Cooper using the media registration for the wrong reasons. The PCA wrote in a press release adding that some exhibitors at the show had been providing media members with a badge that should have been meant for one of their staff or employees.
Who's he talking
We've
about?
got to do
what we did here.
That's so what? What?
I think we applied for media and did something.
Bam, you got to go to work.
Bam.
Oh, you changed the whole thing.
Yeah.
Foundation begins shipping the Metapa.
Oh,
Bam, you got to go to work.
But he's not shipping things.
I mean, that's what they need to do. They need to
There you go.
David Laverne needs to get to work. He needs to fucking start boxing up some of my shit.
Yeah, like
Where
red
does he
meat.
live in New Hampshire? He does live in New Hampshire.
I think he's over in that area, yeah.
Is he? I
Yeah.
doubt very seriously he goes over there and boxes stuff up.
You don't think he's a
I
boxer?
think they have people for that.
You think so?
No, they're a
it's called
small, a small family company. Is what it
It's
says.
Saka's wife.
I'm gonna get the one person.
Right, because the son's no longer there. It doesn't work for him anymore.
It's true. Couldn't take the abuse. I get it. Cigar industry sucks.
Well, the 1 year he pissed you off, and I'm like, I can't go back there.
I'm done.
That big guy was very angry. But our cigar company is now shipping Metapa. Its cigar line inspired by a famed Nicaraguan poet.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Metatapa's blend is made up of Ecuadorian Sumatra wrapper covering a Connecticut broadleaf binder and fillers. Tobacco is grown in Nicaragua. This is the first time Foundation has released a blend using Ecuadorian Sumatra tobacco.
Oh.
Also of note, there are two versions, a Claro and a Maduro.
This is Sumatra.
I don't know. It's the
That's what
dark
it-
one.
That's what it said.
Oh, okay.
That's what you. Yeah, that's what you said.
Oh, that they're only shipping the one?
This is a dark one.
Guess so. The new line is named after the hometown of famed Nicaraguan poet Rudo Dario. Although that town has since been renamed to Ciudad Dario, Dario is considered the founder of something, I don't know, some type of Spanish literary Spanish literary movement focused on poetry that also included the Cuban poet Jose Martí.
How high do you think Nick is when he decides these names?
I don't know.
You want me to call him?
No.
Think he
You wanna
answers?
call him? He's not gonna. Nobody answers our calls, Michael.
Foundation answers.
He's gonna read us a poem or something.
Foundation.
He'll read us a poem.
We ship this. All right, I won't call.
Are you gonna call? Or do I go to the next story?
Go to the next story. Go ahead.
Luciano Cigars announces a new lounge program. Oh, our favorite person. Luciano Cigars has announced that it is a new lounge, which will see the company's branding added to brick-and-mortar retail lounges around the country, whether they want to or not. The program is called It's My Lounge Now. I'm Dreamer Cigar Lounge. A nod to a cigar line the company sells by the same name. The tobacco company describes the program as taking over. Or sponsoring. They also call it sponsoring.
Sponsoring.
As the lounges are owned and operated by retailers, though branded with Dreamer name, the first of these lounges is recently opened Dreamer VIP Lounge at Lit Cigar in St. Louis.
Nice.
While the second sponsored lounge will be an industrial cigar company in Frisco, Texas. Beyond the branding, the lounge will also receive priority shipments of new products from the company. More involved opportunities are also available, which could include furniture or even assistance with a remodel.
Whoa.
Providing couches.
Assistance?
Wow.
That's nice.
It could,
Assistance.
The
but
endeavors.
not guaranteed.
No,
Could.
no, not
It's
guaranteed.
possible.
It's possible. It's possible. They might buy a chair, maybe, or a table, a small table.
Give you credit.
Yes.
Credits.
The endeavor symbolizes the incredible partnership between our families and the future we are building together, said Luciano Morales, founder of Luciano Cigars. In a press release, as we venture into sponsoring lounges, our vision is to invite our clients to experience the artistry and complexity of our cigars, bringing these spaces to life through shared experiences.
Nice.
One of the aspects of being a sponsored lounge is that these stores could receive exclusive cigars.
Whoa.
Wow, my goodness.
For example, Lit Cigar Lounge received an exclusive version of the Dreamer. I don't care what it is. We're truly honored to introduce the Dreamer VIP Lounge in conjunction with Luciano Cigars, said Brian Snyder, co-founder of Lit Cigars. This exclusive space is a testament to our joint commitment to offering unparalleled premium cigar experiences, catering to those who appreciate the finer things in life, like charcuterie and wine. We thank
Lots of charcuterie.
We are thankful for the relationship with Luciano and his family, and could not have picked a better partner for this incredible space. It's a true privilege to join forces with Luciano Cigars in introducing the Dreamer Lounge, said Dave Frakes, co-founder of Industrial Cigar Company. The collaboration signifies not only our deep connection with Luciano and his family, but also our commitment to creating something extraordinary for our industrial cigar community.
Bam.
Pages have messed up in.
Oh, my God. Who did that?
I don't know.
Somebody went and jumbled
Probably.
your pages? It's probably Eric Espinoza.
It was Greg.
Oliva Series V Milanio Figurano.
Ooh.
Oh, we have those.
Do we?
Yeah.
Oh, they are arriving in stores.
Oh, they were a lot faster than red meat.
Oh, there. Yeah.
Wow, faster.
Yeah.
You got those before the story.
Yeah, no kidding.
Officially, it's called Oliva Serie V Milano Edition Año 2023.
Oh, excellent.
But it will likely be known as the Figurano.
You do have the Figurano?
What's the difference between a Figurano and a Figurata?
Figurado
One's
and a Figurano?
Masculine?
Oh, yeah. There you go.
It's definitely a different shape.
Yeah.
Smaller, maybe a little more petite. Almost like a Robusto.
Oh, it's a new Tomos Vitola of Olivia's popular Series V Millennial line, which is arriving at shelves around the world. Its unique 5.5
Around
by
the world.
52 doubles. Wow, there are a lot of them around the border.
Oh, my God.
Oh, a lot of them are missing. Oh, we'll just go to the Florida.
Oh, let me go
All right,
to
moving
camera
on.
3. That way you can reorder them.
Hey, here we go. Hi. I'm Cigar Hustler.
Oh, they went to the back. Here we go.
Oh, it's double printed.
It double print. Only half of them, though.
Okay,
makes it
back
okay.
on it.
Yeah, it's weird. Not all the pages were double printed.
You're on the air.
Yeah.
Dunbarton Tobacco Trust updating Sobremesa packaging. Renames original line as Sobremesa Solita.
Bam, you got to go to work.
Oh, bam.
Yeah, band got to work because we're renaming everything.
You may or may not receive it.
Dunbarton Tobacco Trust Sobremesa line is getting a new packaging and a new name via a post on Facebook. Steve Saka, the company's founder,
Yeah.
announced that it will be known as the Sobremesa Solita.
Solita.
Solita is a Spanish word for little sun, which Saka said is appropriate to describing its sun-grown Habano Capa grown in the valleys of Ecuador, which often have cloud cover, hence filtering the sun, which results in the exquisite texture and smooth flavors.
Like, oh, no.
Oh, no. In announcing the change, Saka wrote that describing the original Sobremesa as the old one does not do justice to the Liga, which has now remained strong in the market for 8 years. So then he's doing, let's see, the Sobremesa Robusto Largo becomes a Sobremesa Solita Robusto. The Sobremesa El American becomes a Sobremesa Solita Toro. It says Sobremesa twice. Sobremesa Elegante.
The cigar's so nice, we named it twice.
Nice. Sobremesa Elegante
Sobremesa.
and Cedros becomes Sobremesa Solita Churchill. Sobremesa Short Churchill becomes the Sobremesa Solita Short Churchill.
So they're just replacing
They're
Solita.
adding, they're adding Solita to all the
Yeah.
things.
Solita.
FDA,
What does Solita mean?
A little sun.
sun.
We covered that earlier. Do you not pay
Yeah.
attention to the show?
I'm just asking.
Hi, welcome to the podcast.
Welcome to the podcast. Hi.
I'm just asking.
He can't see with the mask on, only one eye, so he can't hear either, apparently.
You know what's funny is when I did the Down to Her podcast, Jerry would always say, "I have one question. I got one question. I got one question." I'm thinking, do you guys get together and you guys ask each other one question?
He watches our show.
They
I got a
sit there,
question.
they
You
sit
got a
there and ask
question.
each other,
Taking
each
notes.
other
Lots of one
questions.
questions.
Lightweight heavy.
Oh, newsflash.
We're not covering that story, but we can now.
Oh.
Hey, you're on the podcast.
Bam!
Finally!
On the podcast.
Lightweight heavy on the podcast.
It's taking us forever to
Hey,
get
this-
go to two because there's two of
Hey,
us talking.
this-
I think.
Ain't this some shit?
Yeah,
So, are you calling to plug your new cigar?
yeah.
The famous-
We
I
saw.
was I was calling to talk business with Hustlers, but I guess I'm on the podcast.
Yeah. So hey,
We call everybody during the podcast for the business too.
yeah, we don't. Yeah, we're not.
It's all good, man. It's all good.
So
it's all good.
you showed off this cigar in this fancy packaging. It's
Yeah,
called.
I
It
did.
says lightweight heavy on it. Is that correct?
Yeah.
So
you are correct.
So what happened? Skip, he said, "Hey, well, I guess I like you, and I'm going to make this special cigar for you." Is that what happened?
So it was basically a pity party.
Yeah, it was a pity party. Oh.
It was a pity party. It was it was done in pity for me to just get a little shine.
Yes.
So when I went down to Nicaragua in 21, you all know when you go down to the factory, you do the tobacco school, right?
Right.
So Skip sat me down, and he gave me like a 35-minute crash course in tobacco from his viewpoint,
Right.
right? And I've been making this very clear with people. There's a difference between somebody that blends a cigar and somebody that comes up with a recipe.
Yeah.
I came up with my recipe.
No, you're a master blender. Shut the fuck up right now. I don't
He is
even
now.
want to
Now
hear
he's a master
Yeah,
blender.
you are a master blender.
I came
Welcome
up
to
with
the
my
show.
recipe based on the good tobacco that is available at Nicaraguan-made. And you all know how that is.
Yeah.
Yes.
It actually was a good fucking cigar.
Yeah.
And for the last couple of years, Skip would make me a bundle, and I would smoke it and give it to a couple people here and there. Just a little something, just a little treat.
All right. So where's it being released at? You were telling me that there's a specific store that's going to get some of this cigar.
So brick and mortar will be Tinderbox Waldo.
It's called The Box, sir.
I'm sorry, yeah, the box.
The Box.
Cut that out. Cut that out.
Nope. I'm not
Nope.
cutting
Sorry,
that.
sorry.
I'm not cutting that.
I'm too lazy. I don't like that.
Will,
One shot Willie's
brick and
here.
mortar. The brick and mortar retailer will be the box Waldorf, and the exclusive online retailer will be Cigar Hustlers.
Oh, man. Holy moly. That's
That's
exciting.
actually what I was call. That's actually what I was calling you for.
Really? That's good
He
news.
needs the address.
That's fantastic. I love
You
that.
heard it
You
here
heard
first,
it.
everybody.
You heard it.
Monday.
So you
Exclusive.
heard it here first. You talking about? I'm talking to the #1 cigar podcast in the land.
That's right.
You know
In the
what I'm saying?
world. In the
In the
world.
world.
Don't slide
In the
us,
world.
everybody.
So in the world. So where else can you go and get hot information like fresh off the press?
Yeah. I mean,
It's like I'm playing, like people calling in to give you this information.
that's it.
Where
I
else
mean,
can you go?
yeah. Cutting edge press releases only here at Cigar Hustlers Podcast.
It's always relevant.
I just want you to know,
You can't.
Coop when he's listening to this, he just threw his fucking papers everywhere.
He just
Yeah.
threw his
He
fucking.
just threw it
He
everywhere.
just threw it. Coop just threw his fucking clipboard through the window.
Yeah, he's super,
like-
super angry right now. He's super angry.
We gave him credit for the PCA thing, though.
Yeah.
That'd be
This is unbelievable.
I can't fucking deal with this.
This is breaking news. This
Who are
is
these people?
This is CNN.
They know who
Bernard
I am.
Shaw, rest of the soul type shit.
That's it.
That we're dealing with right now.
Fantastic. Well,
So, yeah,
well, that's
man,
great news.
I'm excited to smoke this.
It's awesome.
It's really good.
Awesome, man. It's
Well, thank you
just
so
made
much.
the first bundle in my lap last night. So yeah, man, I'm happy about it. I'm excited about it. It's something fun to do.
Yeah. And I'm grateful for the
For
opportunity,
everybody.
bro. Thank you so much for doing that to us. That's really,
No
really
doubt,
awesome.
man. No doubt. I mean, you know, between yourself and Raj, you guys have done a lot for me.
Oh, that's very nice, man.
And by this being my
That's Coop.
project,
That's Coop calling him right now.
Yeah.
yeah, that's Coop right now.
Coop on the other
Son of a bitch.
Well, I appreciate that, dude. You know, you've always been a fucking great guy. You've always had our back. You've always supported Postano when you were working at retail. And, you know, it's always been great having you at Roma because you're my guy, man. Whenever some shit's going sideways and I need the end, you got me covered always. And I am very grateful for your friendship and all the things that you've done for us in the past and currently. So
As you say, the long way, bro.
that's it. The long way.
The long way.
Absolutely.
The long way. Literally the long way.
Well, thanks, bro.
So yeah, man. When you get done podcasting, give me a call. We got some particulars to work out.
Absolutely.
And,
He needs a bigger piece.
I love y'all. Appreciate y'all.
Love you too, man.
My guy.
This is my first. I'm glad that my first time being on the podcast is so random.
You know,
That's the way it works.
I'm
you know,
playing.
here's what's crazy.
That's
Listen, I'm a big believer in the whole like universe provides shit, and
It does.
this fit
Perfect time.
absolutely perfect. Absolutely perfect. I didn't know why you were calling. I just answered the phone.
Yeah.
You know,
You could have just like send me the voicemail and text me and say, "Hey, shoot the
About-
file. I'll call you back."
right? Nope.
No,
Uh-uh.
we got to get you on the show.
The universe is guiding you.
That's it,
The
man.
universe puts you where you need to be when you need to be there.
100%.
All you got to do is not fuck it up.
All you got, you got to show up and fucking deliver.
That's right. That's right.
All right,
So,
sir.
all right, man. I'll let y'all get back to it, and we'll talk in a little bit.
All right, thanks, man.
Appreciate you, brother. Later.
You got it. Bye. Lightweight
You heard it
heavy.
first. Lightweight heavy exclusive.
Oh, that's awesome.
Only on Cigar Hustlers.
That's pretty badass right there.
It
Yeah.
was.
Now you better go get my checkbook.
Yeah, he needs more money.
I'm excited. There's not going to be samples. You're going to be paying.
He heard the deal you gave V So Horny. He wants a little more.
I'd like to negotiate.
Wow.
Negotiate.
Negotiate
Bigger
the
piece,
contract.
please. I heard V So Horny got a little bit more than I did.
Well, I spoke to him earlier,
Yeah.
you know, because some retailers just call me for Roma craft orders.
Right.
So I said, hey, I got a Roma order for you. And then, you know, I said, yeah, whatever for lightweight, I'm down, you know. So that's cool to hear that. That's fantastic.
We should ask him the new guy's name because we still don't know.
Jason.
Oh, Jason what?
Voorhees.
It's not Jason.
It is
Voorhees.
Jason. I don't know the last name.
All right, I can figure it out from there.
Yeah.
Jason Roma.
We have to get him on the show.
Yeah?
Sure. We
Okay.
got a new guy.
The new
You know, Boots and I were talking. You know who sort of disappeared?
who?
Frenchie. He's not on social
They always
media anymore.
disappear.
Yeah.
Well, that company doesn't like social media.
You know what scares me is the Madden curse, though. I feel like there's a Madden curse in Roma now.
Oh.
Frenchy cigar made, Frenchy cigar gone. Lightweight heavy made. He's got to break the curse.
Viso's still here.
He's not part of Roma. He just hovers around Roma.
He just hovers.
Yeah, he's not like in it. So
Oh, well.
I don't want there can't be a Madden curse. Everybody know the Madden curse is?
I
You
don't
have no
know.
idea.
Yeah, no, I know it is, but-
Whatever guy shows up on the cover of the video game.
Yeah, he winds up getting hurt or whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think lightweight heavy is different.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I think so.
I certainly hope so.
We are going to will it.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Viso didn't do an exclusive Cigar Hustler.
Now I got to do 2 press releases.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, did he?
We sold it online.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, well, it wasn't exclusive though.
It was so fast.
No, because he did some by himself. And then it was
Yeah, he sold a lot of them.
yeah.
He sold the majority of them.
That's true.
All right, the FDA sends proposed flavored cigar menthol cigarette bans to OMB.
Oh yeah,
What's OMB?
Yamimbi means Yamimbi.
Last Friday, FDA plans to ban the sale of flavored cigars and menthol cigarettes in the USA took a notable step. The U.S. Food and Drug Administration formally submitted the proposed rules.
You say OMB, like letter OMB?
OMB.
Yeah.
Original menthol bands.
Oh my B.
I don't know what's going on there.
What page is that? So,
Camera 3.
I don't know.
This is Pedro. I just want you to know this is going to be a special one because we're going to have Eric Espinosa afterwards, so we're going to be well over an hour.
We'll just move to
yeah.
the Florida story. We don't care about the FDA.
Yeah.
Camera 1.
Fucking.
Florida cops went to a house to arrest a suspect. They saw a sign in the window.
Oh, yeah?
The Florida story.
Oh, it's about candy.
Central Florida man wanted on numerous charges. Thought of a creative way he could evade arrest over the weekend.
No one's home.
But he was unsuccessful. According to the Polk County Sheriff's Office, the agency says in a Facebook news release that last Saturday around 2:45 p.m., deputies on a tip went to the Lakeland home of someone that had been seeking in connection with the series of alleged crimes. The 41-year-old suspect was wanted on charges including aggravated battery, false imprisonment, and tampering. When they arrived outside the house about an hour south of Orlando, they noticed a large whiteboard on the window ledge. In blue ink, the message gave the man's name, followed by, does not live here.
Wow.
There you go. So
In
you
the
got to keep
picture.
looking somewhere else.
Should have been, we'll be back in 5 minutes.
One of the worst things about being a cop is you always have to be open to the possibility that people are going to lie to you, said the law enforcement agency. Gee, a dry erase board never lied to us before. Should we believe it? A witness leaving the home was asked about the suspect's whereabouts, and after being pressed, eventually gave up the goods.
All right, he's inside.
He's inside. Deputies surrounded the house and began calling out via a loudspeaker. This went on for about an hour with no response.
You're surrounded.
You can't answer because you said you're not here.
I'm not here.
Yeah. He's not in the house.
He's not here right now.
He left already.
The dry erase board has said that he's not here.
Okay, I'm here.
This went on for about an hour with no response. Eventually, the sheriff's office says, surrender smoke.
Oh,
Says
smoked them
smoke.
out?
It was dispensed and 4 people filed out.
Was it menthol based? Because the FDA would be against it.
No, its flavor was grape.
It's grape flavor.
A second helping of noxious substance was sent in, but still no success. So
He's holding
they
tight.
gas bombed him twice.
That guy had to
Wet
be
washcloth.
Oh, is that
that what
all
he
you
did?
need? Oh, apparently there's a wedge watch.
I feel like, he was 41. 40's kind of the breaking point. Things aren't going your way. You just kind of lose your mind. I get it, dude. I understand.
I'll write on the board and tell them I'm not here.
Yeah,
Perfect
yeah,
plan.
yeah,
Everybody's like, yeah, it's a good idea.
Didn't they see the fucking board outside?
I told you I'm not here.
Eventually, with the help of a canine, the man was discovered hiding in a chest of drawers and arrested.
In a chest of drawers?
How do you hide in a chest of drawers?
Yo, that guy is the ultimate
hide and seek
fucking
winner.
hide and seek winner.
Yeah, previously the hide and seek winner of 2021.
Yeah. Used to be the Sasquatch, is now.
Yeah. Now it's this man. The 4 folks who were cooperating with the investigation also got arrested and charged with resisting and an all-expense-paid trip to Grand Judd's Bed and Breakfast. Grady Judd's.
Oh, Grady Judd's.
Grady, that's the guy that
That's
says...
the badass,
That's
right?
the badass, yeah.
Yeah.
Come here. We tell them to shoot you first. Yeah, he's that guy. Right.
Yeah.
The nickname for the county lockup. The post included such commercial...
He might be in
that page is gone.
That page is
gone.
completely
He
gone.
might be in those
Right.
drawers. Just start shooting the drawers.
How do you hide in a chest of drawers?
I don't know.
He must have opened. Well, if you open them a little bit, there's a space behind.
Oh, so all the drawers were slightly askew about like that far?
So you know when they walked in the room, they're like,
Dog keeps looking at this dresser, but there's
That's
no
awkward.
fucking
No
way.
fucking way he's in
There's
there.
no way he's in there.
One of the
Who
guys
leaves
with
their drawers
OCD
out?
starts shutting the drawers.
Earl, your fucking dog is broken. I don't know what's going on here. He keeps barking at this dresser.
he must have left the drawers open when he grabbed all of his shit and ran out.
All the clothes were all over the floor. Maybe that's what tipped him off.
I saw an episode of Cops where the mom was like, yeah, she's not here. And then they went into, well, we don't care if we can look around. Like, yeah, sure, no problem. They found her in the closet with clothes on top of her. I'm just thinking, probably not the best approach. You're lucky your mom didn't get arrested as well.
All right, exactly. All right, you got a shop of the week, Michael?
Do I have a shop of the week?
Yes, we're at that portion of the show, Michael.
I do.
Oh,
Fort Lauderdale Cigar Bar.
What is Fort Lauderdale Cigar Bar?
Ozzy's place.
Is that what it's called?
What's it called?
tobacco.
Downtown. It's called...
That's Tabacon.
Tabacon.
You'll hear that on the Espinosa interview that we say it wrong.
Oh, yeah.
It's the Hall
No,
of
it's called
Tabacon.
Downtown Cigar Bar. In
Downtown Cigar Bar.
In Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah, well, I don't have the information yet. It's Downtown Cigar Bar.
Do you ever listen to
Fort
the week,
Lauderdale.
Michael?
Yeah.
I don't think he listens if you're going to say his name.
No.
So, no, you don't have
I do have a listener.
Oh, okay. All right, go ahead.
It's Greg.
Greg Stefankevich, your listener for the week.
Thank you so much for listening.
If you show up for the show next week, you can get a prize.
5 years of hard work and you're finally paying attention.
Right.
Good job.
Good job, Greg. Thank you very much.
Wait, it's actually 6 years. 5, 10.
Yeah, I think
it's
it's
6 years.
We're going on 6 years now. We're number
Yeah.
one because we're the second longest show that's been on here.
Yeah. Relentless.
You know, it's weird. We're catching up in episodes. They must take a lot of time off.
Yeah,
Their episodes don't go up as fast as ours do.
Yeah, I thought that was weird too because even with Bear, he was at episode 280 something.
Oh, so we passed him.
And I'm thinking, holy shit, we were ahead of him.
Right.
Number one in the cigar world, number one in your hearts.
He says that a lot.
Who does?
Him.
Him?
And then he usually has a question. I got a question.
He wants us to take our shirts off.
You and
No, I
Jared-
do have a question about the first story you talked about.
Oh, yeah? Which one?
That's so long ago, I don't remember.
So
Is that the red meat
Oh,
lovers?
the,
that
no,
nobody's
no,
eating?
that's the PCA. We
The
don't
media thing.
with the media thing. Yes, go ahead.
So you had to pay before?
If you wanted to be a PCA member in your media, you had to join in the same category as Groover.
There have been struggles with PCA. And there
As far
has-
as media.
and there has been shunning in certain areas, especially in the media. Now, in all fairness, I will defend the PCA here because what happens is get a lot of these Instagram fuckers,
Yeah.
and they say that they're media.
Oh, that's
Right.
probably what they're saying, right?
So
Well, that's probably why they charged before.
yeah, so when that line gets blurred, it's like fuck. You don't. There's a big difference between actual media coverage and somebody just saying, "Hey, check out this cigar."
Yeah.
Right. Not saying that those people are bad, but there are a lot of them. I mean, they come and they go. They phase out a
come
lot
and go.
faster
Yeah.
than.
So then what would happen? Like the one girl that covers Fuente.
she's coming in a different day.
She would go under Fuente.
Yeah, she's coming in a
okay.
different day.
Right. So
They
that's what
probably pay
that's
her
what happened to a
salaries.
lot of those people.
Yeah, they were absorbed by companies.
Oh, okay.
So they get them a pass.
Yeah.
Like technically, we go on Postania or Cigar Hustler, which I don't remember which one it is.
Poshik.
Poshik.
Oh, shit, good.
So next year we will go on our own.
Yeah, you go rogue.
Nice.
Yep. You're covering your own airfare and your flights and hotel room stay and all that. So
Oh, I'll see
congratulations.
beautiful
How's
videos.
that different
Congratulations.
than any other year?
But,
Oh, not a hotel. Because we
Yeah.
usually bunk up.
yeah, no, not anymore. You guys are media.
But that's
Put
free.
my foot
That's free,
down.
though.
Ask them to cover your hotel stay. It'd be great. We got it's a little bed and breakfast action.
Yeah,
it'd be
you,
nice.
you would think maybe they would just because you want coverage.
If you work, you know what you could do if you worked it well. You guys could get into the media house.
Nah,
Well,
I'm
you still
good.
got to pay there, too.
I'm okay.
They don't get it for free.
They did have a lot of candy though.
You guys can just lay in Coop's bed.
A lot of snacks.
Yeah, there's a lot of snacks and candy.
You know what? Coop would let us. We would just have to pay our portion, but he would
Yeah.
just up the house to another sized bed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he would.
He goes to bed early though, right?
He does. He runs away. He just disappears.
Well, he's out at midnight now, so I'm okay with that.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I think Coop goes at like.
Eric Espinosa's not okay with that.
No, you can't. Well, you can't go home from his.
He was-
early.
Yeah.
It's the only
He
thing.
was, he was very mad. Yeah, he kept asking me.
Yeah, I
He's
know.
like, hey, where'd he
Yeah.
go?
And
Where'd he
I
go?
like
I'm
I like that he was. You'll listen to the podcast, and he was. Oh, I knew exactly what you were doing. Eric didn't even have a fucking clue what I did. I just fucking said, "Oh no!" But just disappeared.
Yeah. And he kept asking.
Yeah, and then afterwards he figured it out.
Smart man, Eric Espinosa.
Yeah,
Anybody got anything else?
I think that's it. I think that covers it. We got
Hopefully, they find the thing.
the.
The what?
The sand.
They found the thing. I told you.
Oh, they found it.
Yeah.
Well,
what is wrong on
He
with
doesn't
him?
listen to the show.
Oh no, what I was saying.
He's not
was
running the cameras or listening to the show. I don't
Yeah.
know. Do we need him?
They're gonna
I don't
find
think
out.
we do.
No, I
Yeah,
don't
this
think
part
gonna-
ways.
But
they're
yeah,
gonna-
just let him go.
He's gonna phase out. Yeah.
He might disappear again.
Put Brandon back up.
Oh, that'd be so nice.
So many camera angles.
Oh yeah.
Look at him. Look at him. I love
Oh,
it.
you
I
know
love
what?
it. How he gets
They're
so
gonna
sad.
find out on
yeah.
like the second or something.
Who is responsible for
Yeah.
it? Maybe.
Why are they going?
No, I don't want to give anything away. You're getting started. You're leading ahead here.
Oh
Are you
Yeah.
confessing?
no, it wasn't me.
It sounds like something he would do.
No, that is childish. I like to do like
A rubber
annoying
penis on the
sounds.
window is okay.
I'd probably put a rubber penis on the window
Draws a line at wasted food.
or the steering wheel.
So he can hold it in turn. So you could see it on camera. He said you would do that way. You could drive like this, holding on the wiener.
Okay, we're done.
All right.
All right, it's been episode 304 of Cigar Hustlers Podcast. Make sure you stick around for the Eric Espinosa special. It'll be on next.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
All right, you want me to start this? I don't. It's not my show, but I can start it.
Hi. How are you? I'm just incredibly nervous. This is my first
And
time.
so am I. I mean,
Yeah.
but I really do like that name for a cigar.
You want shitheads?
Shitheads, yeah.
Yeah. The Postania shitheads or does the Eric Espinosa shitheads?
Whatever you want.
Made it AJ Fernandez.
There's a guy in we make it's in Fort Wayne, Indiana, and their minor league baseball team are called the Tin Caps because that's where, little did I know, Johnny Appleseed was from there. So the name of them. So I told them, let's make a house cigar, and call it the Potheads.
The Potheads?
Yeah.
Fort Wayne, Indiana. Rudy's? Which one's
Rudy's, yeah. Yeah, it's the Tin Cap. So I gave them that idea. I don't know if they're gonna go for it, but I mean, the Potheads, I like that.
You didn't make it for him?
Well,
you gave him that idea 2 years ago.
I gave him that idea.
They're trying to make
so
up
the
their mind.
logo is it's a tin
Right.
on the guy's hat,
like a big pot,
like a big pot.
Right.
So let's call it.
I understand. I got you.
I know you got me.
I got you. I understand.
Apparently they didn't get.
They don't get it over there. They don't understand.
That's sad, man. I can't believe that they didn't go with that.
Yeah.
You know, I'd wear smaller clothes than Jack. It'd be easier to take me on.
There you go.
Yeah. Is the Roadcaster available?
Oh, who are we calling?
None of your fucking business.
Oh, sorry. That was my show, too.
It's not.
Unpaired. Hooked into somebody.
You on Justin Andrews?
No, I'm connected.
We're done with that guy. He doesn't
Justin Andrews doesn't answer his phone ever.
You call him during his one meeting a week.
We tried on a Tuesday. It didn't work either.
Oh, you called me.
Right.
I was second fiddle.
You just calling somebody random?
Yeah.
Yeah, just random. That's what we do. That's all we do.
He might not
We make
answer.
phony phone calls.
He might not answer his phone. Surprise. He's probably not going to answer.
So nobody answers you.
Nobody answers.
Nobody wants to talk to me.
We need to stop using your phone.
Only
That's what
Jack.
it is.
Yes.
Billy, I'm in Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and I need your help over here, buddy.
Two.
Yeah.
There you go.
I got to be honest. You know what? I think that if I was dying, no one would fucking
I'd
answer.
answer
would
you, but
answer.
call
I
me.
would
But
answer.
one day, call
You know,
me.
you would answer.
I
That's
would
true.
answer,
You
yeah.
know, like you've always been like that for me, and I appreciate
I
that.
always.
I answer when you
And
call.
But you're
like
like,
that?
but you're like
Jack,
3.5 hours
Jack, you
away.
gotta talk into the
That's
microphone.
okay.
Who else is
There
like
you go.
that?
Who else doesn't answer?
Who else answers?
You answer?
Jack
Jack
answers.
answers.
Look, very sensitive.
One ring Jack, we call him.
That's what your phone's for.
So what do you got going on? Let's talk some cigars and some bullshit.
Lazona Palooza's coming up.
We got Lazona Palooza.
Yeah.
Oh, he's calling back.
Red circle.
He's calling back.
Oh, a red circle.
It's a red circle. Hold on.
Oh, we know who it is.
What up, dude?
Hey, listen, you're on the podcast right now with Eric Espinoza, and we wanted to ask you a question.
Yeah.
How do I get the potheads? What happened with the pothead cigar?
Oh man, how do we get the pothead cigar?
We're waiting. We're waiting on you.
That's Joe, right?
Yeah,
Eric's waiting on you to make a decision.
This is Joe Pasquale of Rudy Cigars.
Joe, what's
Yeah.
up, Eric?
What's up, Eric? How's it going, man?
So about 2 years ago, I told you about that. You know, when I threw out the first pitch, that it was a strike. By the way, I threw out the
course
first
it was.
pitch in the
I mean,
10
of
cap.
course it was. Yes, it
right?
was.
You're my proof, correct? It was a strike.
Yes, it was a strike. It was a
All
strike.
right, you were there.
And then
I
you
have
gave
the
the
video.
smoker
There
to
you
the
go. You
second
got
guy?
the video.
I
yeah.
was gonna deny that shit.
So, you know, I was talking to Rudy, and since they're the tin caps, and I came up with the idea to do the pot heads. You remember that?
Yeah, what's going on with this?
Yeah, I mean, it's a project we've had in the works. So again, like when the Tin Caps moved downtown, they used to call it the Fort Wayne Wizards. They became the Tin Caps. People joked that it was this apple with a pot on its head. So they're like, okay, Fort Wayne's going to be the Fort Wayne pot heads, and it was a joke. But then the Tin Caps become a beloved team, and we're right next to the stadium. We have a relationship with the baseball team. And so while we're sitting around smoking, Eric said, that's it. We got to call this cigar the pothead. How would we not call it the pothead? And so that's how it kind of took off.
Where we now? I've had some experience working with the
Joe, blame COVID.
with the Espinoza crew in the past. What are the hangups? Have you made a blend? Have you had any thoughts or anything like that? Are labels an issue? What's going on here? Where are we at?
We have a blend. Last time I spoke with Hector, he was like, I'm waiting on bands. And, as you know,
it's Hector's
that's always it's Hector. And we actually just had an event with Tyler last night here at the shop, and people were asking, they're like, where's this Rudy cigar? Where's this Rudy cigar? And Tyler, of course, is like, I don't know.
So we are going to do it.
Yeah, we are doing it.
So, Eric,
So
just so you know, Eric, it is happening.
All right, cool,
It's
bro.
confirmed.
They don't tell him. They don't tell you anything.
But Hector apparently is kind of dragging his heels on labels. I'm not.
Hector doesn't do labels.
Should we call him next? What do you want? Leave me alone.
I didn't come
Okay.
for a reason.
All right. Well, hey. Well, that's good to know. I mean, now it's been announced on a national level, actually a worldwide level.
Worldwide level.
So
Awesome. No,
what?
Did he fall down? Is he falling down?
What's going on? Do you have dead hookers in the basement or something?
Godzilla grabbed him.
Sounded like a pickaxe against
Yeah. It's like, no,
concrete.
everything's fine. Shut up.
Quiet
over there.
He
Yeah.
hasn't said a word in a few minutes.
Yeah. All right. Anything else, Joe? Anything else to add? You want to any
making a cigar with anybody else that's not happening?
You got a plug right now, brother. Take it and run with it. Let's go.
Just good business as usual here at Rudy's. We've had a lot of fun events. We had a great train event with Eric earlier this year that I don't know if we talked about it already or not.
I hear the train coming.
Yeah, he's been singing all types of songs. I feel like he's losing his mind a little bit.
Deuce, I got to tell you a story about that.
Yeah.
Joe, you got a second or you?
No, I'm good. Yeah.
All right, so
he's in retail, bro. He's got time.
We're doing this trade. It was a badass event. They let us smoke in the train and all that.
Oh, yeah, that looked cool.
And then one of the kids, I don't know, I've never been in a train. That's the first time actually in the train in my life. I've been on subways, but never an actual train. They moved. Anyway, so...
so you've been one that sits still. Okay.
So one of the guys working there tells me that they have one in Florida, in Clewiston, that they do. And I asked him if we can smoke. And he said, nah, I don't. I doubt it. You know, it's a lady and she's anti-smoke and all that. So tell her that if she allows her to do that, I'll get Guy Fieri and we'll do an event. And the guy called her and we put her on speakerphone and she says, no. Now, if you get me Billy Joel, that's a different story.
Billy Joel.
Wow,
so we sang Piano Man on the train and we sent her the video. And she responded, not even close. So, I mean,
doesn't Abe know Billy Joel?
Well, I met him one time.
Yeah, so like
he goes to Smoke In.
He gave me a hug one day.
I
swear to God, he was
like a John Travolta hug, or
no.
Sincere, two hands.
This is got on a true story.
Want to know?
I'm in South Beach.
Okay,
and I like around 9:30 in the morning, I go see a cigar shop, Deco Drive Cigars, a good friend of mine's, and I walk in, and he hadn't even opened yet. It was at 10 o'clock. So he opens the door for me. He goes to the back, whatever. The gentleman walks in, and this guy reeked like alcohol.
Yeah.
I mean, just coming out of his veins. Gives me a hug. And, hey, what's up, buddy? And he looked familiar. I didn't know who he was.
Right.
And
but he's a drunk hugger.
The guy comes by from the back, Joe, who owns the shop, and say, hey, Billy. I still don't know who he is. And talks to the guy, whatever. His girlfriend wants to take a picture with him. They take a picture and stuff like that. And as soon as they take the picture, his girlfriend said, that guy reeked like a motherfucker. And then I tell the owner, I said, Joey, who was that? I was Billy Joe.
Right.
Apparently has a drinking problem.
He gave me a hug. Yeah, he thought you were me, bro. He comes in like that, banged up all the time. He bought a box of
heavy celebrities, man.
He bought a box of 601 Toro Maduros. No, it wasn't that. It was. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You have a history. You have a history of not recognizing celebrities.
He loves the
And Dr. J one is.
I'm not starstruck, bro. I like this. I like the Mike and Mike show and Phil McGroin over there.
Phil McGroin.
Bill McGroin. Wow. That's his new name.
Hey, Rudy, before I cut you off, do you want to plug your website or anything like that? You know, where you get your images, or just let me know. Come on, let's plug it.
Yeah. RudyShop.com. We steal most of our images from Hustler because they take good ones. And we gotta get the stuff out in the interwebs. But yeah, I mean, all the Greater Espinosa and Pestana and other random ass shit's always out there. And look for train events next year. We're gonna get Eric on another choo-choo train at some point, and if we ever see Mike up here in the Midwest, we'll throw him on a train too.
I love trains.
Come on,
all right, one more time with the website. Go ahead.
RudyShop.com for all your cigars that you could probably also buy in Hustler, but we carry shit too.
There you go. Attaboy. All right, brother. Well, thanks so much for taking my call and call me back.
No problem, dude.
If I have a dead hooker in the trunk, I may call you. All right.
Is Justin there by chance? Can you put Justin on the phone?
Is Justin Andrews there?
Justin Andrews there?
No, it's me, my dad, a bunch of guys. We're actually watching Tropic Thunder right now at the shop.
Oh, nice.
We're watching
a movie that couldn't be released today.
Everybody knows you never go full retard.
Exactly. We just got through one of the Simple Jack scenes, so it's a slow day at the shop.
You mama make me happy. All right, brother. Thanks, man.
Thanks,
Appreciate you.
Be good, dude.
All right, later.
You know, let me tell you a funny story about Eric throwing out the first pitch.
Yeah.
We were banking on Eric throwing the ball.
Yeah.
Poorly. So we had Tyler Jones videotaping this. This is why I have
for it to go wrong.
For it to go wrong. And I said, if the throw goes wrong, I need you before Eric gets to you to forward me that.
You got to send the
because
data.
Eric's going to have you delete it,
bro.
Right. So
delete that, bro.
And Tyler sends me a message. He threw a fucking strike.
Were you? Did you practice that?
You for Eric?
I did. I played ball my life. I still play softball at my age, and
What's that look like?
Well, I carry a bottle of leaves. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, you should.
Listen, everyone, these aspirins or whatever, reacts to people differently. I swear on my life, and I will swear on whatever. I take a couple of leaves. It's a muscle relaxer.
Yeah.
And I don't feel anything. I run just as fast as I did maybe 20 years ago.
Yeah.
In your mind.
Well, it could be in my mind, but I'm telling you, nothing hurts now. Now, come 7, 8 o'clock at night, because I play in the morning, everything hurts. I'm not going to lie to you.
You got a cold plunge or an ice bath at home? What do you got?
It's that ice. I bought one of those saunas. There's only ice that you throw the ice on it.
Yeah.
What's that called?
Saunas that's only
Cold plunge.
ice?
It's a cold plunge is what he's talking about.
Is that what it's called? Yeah. I got one of those.
You get in the water?
Get in the water.
All the way down?
All the way down.
There you go.
I get shrinkage all the time. So
Doesn't matter
I've
anymore.
had shrinkage since day one, so what's the difference?
No, I mean,
so,
I'm a big believer in that sort of thing.
So
Shrinkage?
Yeah, I love it. Yeah.
He loves shrinkage. He's a big fan.
And I still play softball, but I did warm up. You know, we didn't have no gloves or anything, so we got a baseball, and I just started throwing to Tyler, and I played ball, and so did Tyler. Tyler got a pretty good arm.
Throwing to Tyler.
So I was warming up at the shop. The
young.
shop is right next to the park. You know, you can walk.
Tyler
there.
said he was throwing it hard as shit at me.
With no gloves.
Dude, I used to pitch in high school. I mean, you know, I haven't done that in a while, but ever since I got operated from rotator cuff, whatever, and you know,
if you
arms have been
think
the same.
for 1 second that Eric is going to go and fucking lob the ball to anybody, you're out of your fucking mind.
Yeah, no, seriously.
No, not only that, he's
Tyler said he got out of the way of a couple.
It's like you. It's like you have a friend of yours that I have an issue with this because you know last time I was here we had the event.
Yeah.
We had a cornhole.
Yeah,
event.
we did. We'd have a cornhole event.
and guess who won?
Who won?
I did.
Eric you won.
Yeah, so the guy, I'm not going to mention his name, Phil. But
and you're not going to take the you're not going to take the prize because
so it was a smoker, and I'm not. It's not the right thing to do. It just didn't fit in the truck. I tried to put it in, but so we had to leave it here. And I just said, "Fuck it, Phil, you keep it." So he's got a participation smoker.
Yeah,
fair to call it?
Second place.
Participate. Yeah, second place. So people go over his house and say, "Where'd you get this?" You know, this is my. I won cornhole. No, you didn't. So anybody who goes to Phil's house and he ever pretends on
Phil.
that smoker, that was a participation smoker.
Any comments on your participation smoker?
You know, it was a cloudy day. I don't know.
It's a cloudy day?
That's how that worked out. Maybe. Yeah, I think maybe it worked out like that. But hey,
Dude.
I have the smoker.
So let me tell you that story. I don't know if you remember it, but Jack played before I did.
Right.
They needed somebody else to play. And Jack said, no, dude, they told me to lose. I said, they told you to lose? He goes, yeah. I said, oh, okay.
Who told you to lose? Greg? Sounds like Greg would tell you.
Somebody told them.
Yeah, I wouldn't tell you.
And then,
don't win.
And then
I wouldn't tell you.
And then they asked me.
I'm like, kick
because
his
the
ass.
finals would have been finals would have been me and Eric.
They asked me.
And then third place would have got the prize.
Wow.
And then that would have been a third place. So I said, I'm not fucking losing, bro. I'm not going to do anything to lose. I don't do nothing to lose. I'm not playing. And then
I
forgot
believe
who
Eric's words were, "You're a pussy if you lose."
I told him that. I said, "Fuck no, you represent my company. Don't fucking lose, bro. You're not fucking losing.
You are a cornhole fucking champion, goddammit.
Yeah.
And I don't want to hear anything about
dodge
losing.
the wrenches.
I mean, I've heard some stories about dominoes where people aren't purposely setting you up, and even though you win, you're pissed off about this sort of thing.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah.
Dude,
you gotta
listen,
win.
Your personality is a little bit similar to mine. I can tell you don't like to lose in nothing that you do.
No, I don't like
I mean, would you take home a participation trophy?
Fuck no.
Neither would I. I don't care if my kids 1 year, 2 year, 3 years. Fuck you. You leaving that. Listen, I'll tell you the story. I know people listening. So we're doing a cook-off, pig cook-off with Cigar Snob, okay? The magazine. There's 5 companies. You got AJ Fernandez.
Pig roast.
A pig roast.
Yeah.
AJ Fernandez. You had Oliva. You had Fuente and Villiger and ourselves. So a good friend of mine, that's what he does, and he's great at it. So I took him with, but he's a big cigar smoker.
So you brought an ace.
I brought an ace, sure.
Ringer.
A ringer. So I'll tell you the whole full story. So we're cooking, and around everybody who walked in there gets a wooden chip, and everybody had a big piggy bank. So it was a pig. So it was a wooden pig. Actually, it was ceramic or whatever. So after you tried it, you got to put the chip inside the piggy bank
If you liked it,
that you
put it
liked.
in.
Right.
So they're announcing the winners. So the guy who's cooking he was like an ex-bodybuilder, big dude. So I told him, listen, not everybody's attention is over there. So I told him, look, get behind every piggy bank. Let's weigh this motherfucker. Whichever weighs the most,
we switch it.
Yeah,
a ringer and a cheat.
So we weighed out, dude. It was not even close. We had about 80% of all the chips in ours. So they're announcing it. The winner of the Pig Rose cook-off, Espinosa Cigars.
Right.
Boom. We go up there, and we had the little trophy, a little bit smaller than your beer can there.
Yeah.
It was great. Was happy, no big deal. So and then they make an announcement. The winner of the judge's choice. AJ Fernandez,
Sandbag.
which is my dentist that was cooking it.
Fucking
there was
sandbag.
nobody there from AJ Fernandez. Not AJ, none
Just
of his
the
reps.
dentist.
Oh,
Just
Bobby?
the dentist, Bobby Singer, who's my dentist. So they give him this big ass trophy, the size of Jack, so now I'm pissed.
I would be
I'm
too.
fuming.
I would be
How
too.
the fuck? There's 300 people.
Yeah.
What makes 3 people better than 300
The superior, yeah.
And one of the judges was the guy who makes the Cuban box. The Chinese box where you roast a pig in.
Right.
And I didn't use that. So you know that fucker ain't going to vote for me.
China to you gringos.
So,
We have one.
so
Thank you.
I really was
They hold
pissed about
boxes
it.
over in the store.
I don't even know what happened to the trophy. I definitely wasn't going to take it home. Even though it was first place, I didn't give a shit. I didn't want that trophy. I don't know who took the trophy. So every time I go clean my teeth, the fucker puts the trophy in the seat. Sure, I got true stuff.
That's nice.
Because he knows I was pissed about
Yeah.
it.
Right.
So I got a phone call from Eric
that
Convino.
sounds like my kind of dentist.
From
Right.
Eric Convino, who, by the way, is a real good friend of mine. He's a real classy guy. And he goes, bro, it was a charity thing. I don't give a fuck. It was a charity thing, dude. I mean, you need a donation? You want $1,000 for this? I don't care.
Right.
But I ain't losing. And then the next year we get Cigar of the Year. Now I'm not from Cigar. I'm not telling you that.
Better make
had
it up to
anything
Eric.
to do
He's
with
really
it.
mad.
Nah, I'm just busting his balls, bro. It was a fun time,
so
but
weird.
I refuse to take a participation like your employees. I don't know what you're building here. A rat ship for minnows. Was a sentimental woman? What was it?
Wow, he's just a customer. He's
I
not an
don't know.
employee.
I don't know what you're building here, bro. But ain't no fucking way I'm gonna have a smoker in my house that I came in second and possibly a third place smoker.
So we're here to pick up the
But
smoke.
listen,
So you brought a. So
you need
today,
to bring it up here later.
So you
brought a
brought a
bigger
bigger
car.
vehicle. And,
It's at my house. It's at my house. You want it, you can have it.
wow.
that's yours, buddy. You can keep it.
Oh, thank
Okay,
you.
so what's that?
What's the smoker?
So what's going on with Lazona Palooza? What are we doing?
All right, so it's November 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, and I'm having a lot of issues with it because we can't find a venue, and basically what this is, it's just us giving back to our consumers and some of our retailers.
Yeah.
And the only retailers that we invite are people whom we make house brands for.
Okay.
Like
And
yourself.
you guys.
And then us.
And you guys, right. and then
So Rudy's will be there. Will Rudy's be there, or they won't be there?
We haven't made the
Like
pothead
it's
yet,
in works, so it doesn't.
By the way,
qualify.
I got a pothead right next to me. Right
Yeah,
Look at this.
exactly. There you go.
This ashtray, but
It's a
anyway.
pan, yeah, it's a pan.
Yeah, and then it's hard to find a venue, as you guys know, being in the cigar industry. You know, you can't. So I got to do it in the warehouse, and we're getting bigger and bigger. And I've outgrown that place, and we had to AC the room. The back there was no AC before, but in order for us to maintain our cigars, we had to AC it and put the humidification system in the back. So we've been looking for a place, and there's nowhere. And then the problem is, if you go outside, it's still rainy season, and there's just no venue to be able to do it. So we got to go back to the warehouse, and I think we got like 200 people coming this trip, and it's always a pain in the ass, but it's good, man, because you always got to give back to the people. I'm a very loyal guy. I'm a very loyal human being, and you give back to the people who help you get to where you're at. You know what I mean? And then it's sort of like we're trying to build this. It's you can call it a cult, you can call it whatever the hell you want to call it, but these guys are big Espinosa fans. Who, by the way, I've opened so many accounts because of Lazona Palooza. People who, they go back and they tell the retailers, hey, you got to carry this, got to carry that. And that's how we build our business. Look, we build our business through social media.
Right.
No different than what you've done with yours.
Right.
And you get to reach so many more people than anything else. That's my opinion. So you get a lot of loyal people that go out there, and it's just a blast. I've never had any incidents there other than you leaving early last year.
Listen, man, I'm surgical.
And by the way, and you left early in Vegas in the room. Don't think that I don't know.
Yeah. Hey, look, when I'm done,
you did that Irish goodbye. Don't think for one second that I did not know that, but I just want to share that.
It took you a minute to figure it out.
No, it didn't take me no minute. I hadn't seen you since then.
Where is it?
I saw you slip. I saw you slip away, but it was hot as balls there. I wanted to leave myself.
Okay, wait. Let me be perfectly clear, and I'm going to say this because I have no fucking issue saying it. Number one, what you did was awesome. You were holding, like you held court, and like people were telling stories and shit like that, right? When it turns around midnight, I'm going out the door. Right, I'm done because I got to get up and I got to do all this shit. Right,
you left when Mickey Peg got on the way.
As soon as Mickey Peg got up and started to tell his stories, I'm like, that's it. I'm fucking out. Yeah. I am out. I am done. I'll listen to Saka. I'll listen to Skip. I'll listen to you. I ain't listening to
Mickey cleared the room.
That's it. I'm like, oh yeah, look at that time. He was up here.
Nobody here anymore.
Where'd everybody go?
Where'd everybody go?
He was up here last night, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Was he really?
Yeah.
He stopped in on his way to the airport.
Yeah.
Popped in.
And did he called it a meet and greet.
He's a good dude.
He is a good dude.
You know why I did that, man? Because, look, I really get along with mostly everybody in the industry. And I try. I really do. I try. And we're all here for the same thing. I don't look at anybody as competition. I really, really don't. There's enough room for everybody.
Sure.
And I take care of my friends. I don't do it to anybody. I would never walk in the humidor and tell them, hey, put my stuff here or whatever. You know, I give suggestions. I said, listen, you mind moving it somewhere? But I would never say, hey, take this off and put mines here or whatever. I don't do things like that, and I expect the same from everybody else. And when you get along with people, I just feel they're going to reciprocate and do the same thing.
I was shoveling your shit out of TobaccoCon when I was there in Miami. I was like, here's some space here.
So the truth be, the more people you get along, I just
there it is.
I just feel that people will do the same. And look, bro, my dick and my ass touches all my competitions in every humidor,
right?
You know, and people have issues. I don't have issues with that. I try to support all my friends because they have a family. You have kids. You have a family. You gotta survive and support them and do whatever you got to do. And I try to help out, you know, everybody who I can. And that's the reason why I did that. I wanted everybody there to, you know, just to bust balls. But I tell you what, I don't think I can hear that Skip Martin ashtray story one more time. I've heard it so many times, dude.
It's a great story.
It is a great story, but you know, like I think I'm going on 17 times.
We'll mix it up. Story. Yeah, I mean, there's other stories, I'm sure.
We're not going to be there this year. I don't know about.
You're not going to PCA?
I am, but we're not. We're going to be at the. I don't think we're going to be at the Palazzo. I don't know.
So who gives a fuck? You can just.
I would have to rent. I would see if they have a suite that you can smoke outside at the other one. But definitely, if they have it, I'll definitely get it. I'll pay for it and get it and just.
I mean, dude, I thought
as long as you don't leave before midnight.
I'm out at midnight.
All right.
I'm out at midnight. I love you, but I'm not in love with you, and I'm fucking done. I'm going to tell you right now.
After midnight, we're going to let it all hang out.
That's fine. You go let it, and someone will send videos.
Wow. Red circle.
Oh, he's calling back again.
Yeah. I'm a popular guy. No, it's a different guy.
Oh. Everybody's red circle?
Yeah, so I take all my retailers on my phone, and I mark them with the red, so then I make sure that I engage all of them. I don't miss anybody.
So you calling somebody else now?
No, someone's calling me. You want me to take it? Sam from Fine Ash.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
He's got the shirt on.
I got a shirt on.
He got the shirt on.
He does have the shirt on.
Oh, that's right.
Hey, you're on the podcast.
Uh-oh.
You got Eric. You got Eric Espinoza and Jack Tarano in the house, and Eric is wearing the Fine Ash Cigars shirt.
Fun man.
What's up?
For a Cigar Hustler event.
Sam knows I don't give a shit.
What's up, buddy?
What's up, guys? Not much. Hey, I was calling to talk business, but it's probably not appropriate on the podcast. Huh?
Don't say it. Don't say it. Listen, if I didn't make the cigar, don't say I know they were tunneling. They were.
Those Castañas were tunneling.
Dude, yeah. Listen, I know. I've had them before. Listen.
Yeah, they're fucked up.
I'm just joking, bro.
We'll send you a call tag.
Well, I can...
Sam, change the conversation, bro. Listen. How your 49ers doing, buddy?
Hey, baby. We're looking good.
Not last
We had a
week.
little let down last weekend, but it's all right.
By the way, Sam will be at the Lozona Palooza.
He will.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were there last year.
Yeah.
They're bringing Tyler Jeffries.
I love Sam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
I love the Lopez family.
You guys can hash out whatever you wanted to ask him, at the Lozona Palooza.
We can handle it then. I'll call him afterwards. Hey, all these things are fucking broken. Those products suck.
Well, I don't know. Hey, I don't know. This might be breaking news. We might. It might behoove me to go ahead and talk about it right now.
Let's do it.
Oh, go ahead then.
Oh.
I'm just fucking with you.
Go ahead, man. If you got it, if not, I'll call you back.
As long as it's nothing bad, bro, go ahead.
About us.
We can talk later. I feel like there's something going. There's something good going.
Something good one to say.
I don't want to put you.
He won the lottery.
All right.
I won the lottery a long time ago, bro, and I didn't have to work a real fucking job anymore.
There you go.
Yeah, no doubt.
You and Rosie won the lottery when you met me, buddy.
All right. Well, hey, I guess I'll give you a buzz back.
I'm dying to know what the fuck.
Me too.
Okay, we're off the air. Go ahead.
Actually, you know what? I think I know what this is.
Yeah.
I think I know what it's about. So we'll talk.
Fuck that guy, bro.
I got you, bro.
Hey, so what are we talking about? Zona Palooza. Everybody that's listening right now going. We got a big party going on, or what?
There's going to be over 200 people. It's going to be at maximum capacity. There's no AC, and
yeah, come in shorts. Bring your own water and those little bottles of Blanton's that you bring all the time. Bring a lot of them.
There you go.
All right.
And that's it.
How about I just?
I got a horror story to tell you later on, Sam. It has to do with bourbon. I can say it right now.
Go ahead.
You want to say it?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, so,
I want to hear
Sam,
what
listen.
the fuck?
I'm in Kentucky, right? And I do an event at a place it's called the Party Source. Every year I do an event there, and they always get me a special bottle of bourbon. And they were generous this year, and I was able to buy, 3 bottles. They sell it to me. They don't give it to me, but they sell it to me at the
They set it
right
aside
price.
for you.
They set it aside for me, and it was a bottle of Pappy. The other one was an Elmer T. Lee, and the other one was a Weller. I don't remember which one it was, but it was hard to get Weller, so I bought them. And then I'm not going to say who I told, but I told somebody to double box it, wrap it, all this.
Oh, no.
Dude, so this was 2 weeks ago.
Richie. It was Richie.
A week goes by, and I call the guy, and I ask him, dude, where did you send it out? He said, yeah, you should have had it already. Can you send me the tracking number? Well, anyway, to make a long story short, the bottle was broke. All right,
It was leaking all over
everything, but it was like
machines and all
$5,000 in the gray market of bourbon. So,
And the post office discarded the box.
yeah, it was a bottle that I was going to open all 3 of them in Lozona Palooza for all you guys. Yeah, fuck you too, Chavez. Fuck you, Chavez. I ain't going to open shit, but anyway. But anyway, dude, that's a sad story. I've been bothered by it the whole time, but it is what it is.
And it's your fault, Sam. Nothing. He's not even listening.
He's not
just
listening.
driving,
Did you hear me,
drinking.
Sam? Houston, yeah. So,
He's like,
so what do you?
It's a good story. It's a good story.
So what do you got to say about that?
How is this my fault now? I wasn't the one asking.
Yeah, he said you did it. He said you were responsible.
Anyway,
You
so
packed it.
listen. The moral of the story is, if you have a bottle of Pappy Van Winkle, Wellers, and Elmer T. Lee, let me know.
Don't let Richie pack it?
It wasn't Rich.
It wasn't Richie?
But anyway, Sam,
Richie's still with us.
Thank you, but Richie's still with us. Somebody's no longer with us.
Oh, Alfredo. It is Alfredo.
Oh, nice.
All right, brother. I'll let you go, man.
You got it. Later.
Hey, Sam, I'll talk to you later, buddy.
All right, bro. Take care.
All right, man. I'll talk to you. Bye now, cigars, guys. All right. Bye. There you go.
And there you go.
See?
Good people.
Yeah, I like to work with the good ones.
Yeah.
The other ones go fuck themselves.
I
had a crazy,
I feel the same way.
I'll tell you what, man. South Florida. Whew. I mean, you called that shit. My goodness. I got a little bit of sandbag action. That's Patreon content, though. I'll have to hold that for later. So Lozona Palooza, we got an event upstairs about Smash Some Pumpkins. We got some cool giveaways. Guy Fieri's upstairs right now cooking, and
Nice.
it's pretty amazing. We were gonna have him on the podcast, but fuck that.
He's busy. He's got to.
We'll get him on one day.
Yeah. I mean, what are you talking about? He was in the area, never came by. He was cooking something at
Well,
some.
that's because we didn't know.
That's because I didn't know he was in the area either.
Yeah.
You guys, listen, we got this issue all over the country. People get upset at us, and
I don't really get upset. I just like.
No, I know it's not really our fault. And and I was telling Jack the story on, and I'll say it here because I really don't give a fuck. But there's these guys that own some shops in a state, and I promised them if he's ever in that state, I would take Guy Fieri. So Guy Fieri happens to be, and by the way, we get this like a week before he's there. Okay, we have no time to promote or whatever, and he wants to do an event, and either Jack flies out there, my son, myself, or whatever. So we set it up. I mean, you only have like a week to promote it, but they're always banging. There are always a lot of people there. So
right,
he happened to be in a state, and
not in that state.
And not in the same state. It was
the
neighbor state, and we did the event at a shop that warrants it. A shop that we do a lot of business with.
Right.
We did the event, and then the other people called and said, they were going to throw our cigars out of their stores because,
no matter what we said, I said,
you're not in that state, dude.
Promised an event if he was in our state. He's not in your state.
And
he's 40 minutes away, but he's not in your state.
He's not in your state.
And by the way,
that was a stipulation.
40 minutes away
is huge
for us is nothing. For him is huge. Remember, he's filming Diners, Driving, and Dives. But the moral of our story is that it's not us, guys. We got to go where he goes.
Yeah.
So
I'm
first
still
event.
angry.
It's nice that you get access to his schedule.
Yes, but we get it. Listen, he's got carte blanche with for Diners Drive. He can film wherever he wants. So depending on where he hasn't been in a while. So we launched the Knuckle Sandwich Cigars in Puerto Rico, and people asking me, why would you launch it in Puerto Rico? That's where he was going to be.
Right.
Right.
I didn't choose Puerto Rico. That's just the way it is.
Right.
And we got to do wherever. Look, the guy, he owns 100 restaurants. He's on TV. Since we've been here on the show for, 30 minutes? He's been on TV maybe 30 times already. And
listen, we found out yesterday he wants to do an event in Boulder, Colorado on Halloween.
Yeah.
I am now flying to Boulder, Colorado, Halloween morning to do that event with Guy, to get on the red eye, to come back for Lozona Palooza.
So
as you fucking should.
Right. Absolutely. Listen, I know you're saying that joking around, but here's the thing. You got a guy who's got a lot of enthusiasm, you understand? And he helps the whole industry, in my personal opinion.
Yeah.
A guy like that, he's always got a cigar. Every show he does, he got a cigar in his mouth. Every event he goes to is always with a cigar. And, he's just going to help the industry. So I'm not going to take away that enthusiasm that he has. So no matter when he tells me, if he tells me tomorrow he's going to be in Utah, is there a shop in Utah? I'll call the shop in Utah, and I'll take the next flight down there because he wants to do this. And no celebrity has ever done that. That's why this one has worked. So, and I'm not going to take that away from him. So
you call the polygamist
now
in Utah?
I can't go trick-or-treating.
Yeah.
I'll send you a candy bar. Do you have like some kind of chicken guy card that you can just buy food anywhere you want with him? Or, I mean, like, how tight are you? You know what I mean?
Not that tight.
Not that tight?
But that's not my style, though. I don't walk in any style. That's not my style. Like, you have a big humidor. I would never walk in a humidor and get a cigar and expect you to give it to me. I will pay for it. And if you don't charge me, then I won't take it because this is a business. And those restaurants are his.
And the employees at those restaurants are funny because I've walked into a chicken guy and we do a cigar with Guy Fieri. And then, okay, what do you want to eat?
Yeah. So we're judging you double?
So is that cash or card?
I stole a cigar last week.
What?
You stole a cigar last week out of a
I did steal a cigar. I stole a cigar at Alan's.
From Alan.
Caribbean.
It was my own shit, too. I felt so bad.
Not on purpose?
No, he had a Perfecto Warberry. He had one sitting in the box. I'm like, oh,
just the original one.
I'm like, I'll buy that. I put it in my backpack because we all sat down to bullshit. And then after we fucking left, I was like, oh, my God. So I called him instantly. He's like, hey, I fucking, I don't know, charge my card or some shit. But, like, I left with that cigar.
Here's the question. Did he charge your card?
No, he's like, don't worry about it.
He said he's going to put the video up like he does everybody who sees
he said, you're going on Facebook. You're going to be Facebook famous, pal.
Yeah, dude, that's just my style. It's a business. You know what I mean? You pay for my cigars, right? Why the hell am I going to pay for yours? Even though you've never given me a cigar, but that's okay. We'll keep the streak alive. We'll keep the streak alive. Yeah. But that's just my style. I would never ask him. But I do get a lot of perks. I tell you, the perks I get is the people I've met
the bottles are Pappy.
They get smashed. Right, they get smashed.
No, the people I've met through him, and I mean, and when you're around him, the people that you meet, just the contacts.
Right.
I mean, it's outrageous. It really, really is. And the amount of money that like the Food Network has. I'll tell you what happened one time. I'm in Puerto Rico that same trip, and we landed, and I go to film a couple of the shows he's filming, and then I go back to the hotel. I'm tired of it. And he goes, all right, no, I'll see you there. So I get to the hotel, and I give her the reservation. Now, I pay for my own room. They're not paying for anything, but my reservation's under theirs. And then the dude says, I can't find it. And he's going through, I can't find it. Now, this was like $900 a night. We're staying at the
Ritz-Carlton?
No, the Vanderbilt or something like that the best hotel in Puerto Rico. And, I'm not spending $900 for a hotel room, but I'm with him for one night. I mean, I got to stay where he stays, whatever. So the guy says, dude, I cannot find your reservation. So I call his secretary, and I told her, put him on the phone. And I put her on the phone, and he goes, oh, I'm sorry. And he hangs up. He goes, Mr. Espinoza, I'm so sorry. He goes, what happens is that we checked you in the day before. So we check you in the day before for you not to have to wait, depending if he wants to go back to the hotel, whatever. Right. So those rooms have been checked in already, like the day before. I don't have that status to do that, So now I don't know if they pay for I'm sure they probably do. But, 10 rooms at $900 is 9 dimes, you know what I'm saying? So
or one roll at the craps table.
Or one roll for me. All I need is one hot shoe. I need one hot shoe. You say that playing around. There's this guy. I don't remember his name, but you know who he is, and I don't remember his name because he wanted to be in the cigar business, and he wanted me to make him a cigar, and I told him no. And I said, listen, I'm telling you no because I like you. You really don't know this game.
Right.
And there's a lot of people out there, and I'm sure, look, you have an outlet. You have your shop.
Yeah.
Okay? And then you know how tough it is. Listen. I've always been a fan of Skip cigars, and I'm not saying that because you guys are here, but it's the truth, and I've always told them.
Yeah.
And I'm a fan of a lot of people's cigars, but Skip or whoever makes you a cigar can make you the best cigar in the world, and does it really fucking matter?
Nope.
It doesn't matter, because if you don't have the relationships to put them in the stores,
sure,
then you're not. And I tell everybody, listen, okay, you're going to sell it to the store you hang out, then what?
Right.
Then where are you going to store the cigars?
Right.
Who's going to sell it for them?
Right.
So I go, look, how much you have to spend? And the guy was telling me, I got, 20 grand. And I don't want to disrespect the person, but I told him, this is what you do. You go to Vegas. You put it in red or black. Hopefully you win. Now you got 40. Right. Do it again. Now you got 80. Do it again. Now you got 160. Do it again. You got 340. I go, do it 2 more times. And when you pass that million, come and I'll make you a cigar. You're going to lose it. You ain't going to get nothing back from it, but you're going to do it. That's what the cigar business is.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't need to tell nobody that. It takes a long time before you make money. It's knocking on so many doors and I mean no disrespect to you, but I promise you that, you make hell of a lot more money what you do in sales here in the shop than you do with your own brand until you get it to another, to another level.
Yeah.
And the truth is, dealing with a lot of retailers, I'm not knocking it, but some people pay on time and some don't.
Yeah, that's true.
It's the truth.
That's true.
And you, even though you have wonderful people out there, you do, but it's a struggle. It really is a struggle, and you do an event with them. Look, like what you did. What did you do last week? You were in Miami, right?
Yeah.
So you got to sell cigars to, what am I doing here today? I'm doing an event for you, right? And I mean no disrespect to you, but I sell you the product, and then I got to come sell it, out of your shop.
Right. Yeah. Sell it for him.
Right. I mean, you sell a product to Walmart, they don't give a fuck. Hey, they're selling it and you're done. You're getting paid and you're done. No, we got to keep knocking on doors and knocking on doors. It's a struggle, but if you have a lot of luck and you make decent cigars, because there's a lot of great cigars out there. There really is. But it's not just about the cigar. The cigar not only got to be good, you got to market it.
You got to like the person that makes the cigar.
Correct. And that's the only way you can. And a little bit of luck. You got to have a little bit of luck. The people like you, and then it starts growing and growing and growing, and that's the only shot you have. So I don't like to take money from anybody or somebody new. Look, if you have an outlet to sell it, if you want to open up your own website, and sell it, okay, I'm in.
That's still hard.
And I'm sure it is.
Yeah.
But you first, yes, it's hard. You know why? Because nobody's heard of your cigars.
Yeah.
Why would I go to your website to buy your cigar?
Right.
But once you start in retail, you can't go back to the website.
Yeah.
And that's the problem. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. But that was a story. And like that story, I got like 4 or 5 people in the country that are upset at me because I didn't make them the cigars. But little they know I saved their ass. Trust me when I tell you. I'm not here to take anybody's money, especially some young kid who's working hard. You know, I'm not. You know, I'm not about that.
Right. That's cool. Well, I appreciate that. You took my money.
I've never seen you lost for words before.
Me?
That was the first time.
Which one? Who? Me?
Yeah, you.
I'm not fucking lost for words. I'm just, I'm taking it all in.
Taking it all in. We're
think,
listening.
Yeah, I'm getting all these.
Am I wrong with anything I said?
No,
I mean,
nothing at all.
look, I mean, I think that this whole industry is fucking hard. Whether retail is hard, and you see a lot of guys that they take the bait at some of these PCAs and they get the deals that, I got 20%. It's like, great, you got 20% off cigars you can't fucking sell. Congratulations.
Right.
You know,
you got 80 boxes.
Yeah, or like you were saying, hey, I want to make a cigar. Great, here's 3 options. Here to A, B, or C. Try which one. Oh, you think this is good? You may get that, but I may just make something else for you. Fuck you, and then I'll send you the bands, and then it's a done cigar. Hey, it's not selling. Oh, sorry to hear that. Thanks for the
You
fucking
picked it. I don't know what to
Gs.
tell you.
Yeah, I mean, but there's there's all those pitfalls, and yes, you are right. It does make a difference to have the person come into the store. I will do the same thing, but I'm a little bit different. If I travel to a store for an event, I'm generally not going to another store. I'm going to that store and then I'm getting the fuck out the next day.
Out of respect, you should do that. But while you're there, you visit other shops without doing events. I mean, because you got to take advantage of your airfare. I mean, where you went, you probably drove. It's not, but when you get on a plane,
no, I flew to Wisconsin.
Okay,
I saw the one store.
Okay, all right,
and then I fucking left.
Yeah. So you probably lost your ass by the airfare. Really? I mean, listen, for us, you have to, you go to Wisconsin, you got to visit all the shops that are around there, and then people get butthurt. I lost an account in Long Island because I visited somebody in Queens and I didn't go see him, and I said,
dude, come on, that's tough.
It's got to happen everywhere.
Listen, though, you have no idea the shit that we go
only
through.
so much time.
I'm sure it happens to you too.
Like I want to
people
listen.
Get butthurt.
If I have a good relationship with somebody and they're in that area, of course I'm going to go and see them. Right, I would stop in and say hi, but the reality is that I'm not there for them at that time. This guy invested in our brand, right? So wants to spend and invest with us. So I'm going to them.
You should give them that respect.
Yeah, but
here's the difference. I don't drive in these places because I have my rep driving around. Right. So I really don't know where the fuck I'm at. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know what city. I mean, Florida, I know because I was a rep here. But you put me in Georgia, and then I'm in Atlanta, and then I'm here. I don't know how far this shop. I don't know how far Long Island is from Queens or another. I'm not from there. How would I know?
Right.
It could be next door, and I wouldn't have no idea. Right. Now I've been to that shop, but I really don't know because I'm not driving. And when you're not driving, you're not paying attention. You don't know where the hell you're at.
Right.
I'm playing poker on my phone.
He was doing that on the way up here when he was driving.
Right. Well, I was doing that while I was driving, but
it's a problem.
It is, and then people get butthurt. Dude, listen, this funny story. I know I'm talking too much, but
that's the type of show it is.
This is the greatest one. I meet Guy and all this stuff, and he puts me on one of his shows. We hadn't made L'Orange for a long time because we didn't have that wrapper. Because of COVID, they weren't growing tobacco in Brazil, so we couldn't make it. So, for like 2.5 years, almost 3 years, we didn't have that cigar. So, but when you film, these shows, it takes like 5-6 months before at least that one it airs.
Right.
So you fucked up.
Right. So before we had that issue, okay, I do one of his shows, and I hand him a box of L'Orange at the show, and while they were filming, and that aired, and some guy saw it, and I got a text, and it said, "It's unbelievable that you will give Guy Fieri a box of L'Orange when I have 10 boxes on back order." God, honest true story, bro. I swear to God, it's true story. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? You can't win, bro. No. You can't win. It's
it's amazing.
Dude, you have no idea. The way this business is. Yeah. It is what it is.
No doubt. All right, well.
Then you got Phil here.
Then you got Phil just, riding third place. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Listen, he wanted us to take our shirts off for this podcast.
Well, I knew you were going to come out with it.
Yeah, he wanted us.
Of course we were going to bring that up.
Of course we were going to bring it up.
Not you guys. Just one of the three of us just also take our shirts off.
Yeah. How would that make you feel?
I give 3 flying fucks. I'm real.
I told him, because
as long as the table is covering my
so
stomach. I don't have a 6-pack, but I'm happy with the way I look, like, my arms and all that. But my stomach is a little big, but I really don't give a flying fuck.
And that's exactly what I said. Did I not?
Why does Phil want to see all these men topless?
That was the question we didn't understand.
Yeah.
That's not what it was about.
Yeah, he wanted everybody to get naked.
No, I didn't say naked. So
I think it was naked. It was naked.
Now, if I got to take my pants off, I have a problem with that because we're going back to what I said about the shrinkage.
The cold plunge. Right. Yeah. All right, well, we got to wrap this up. Thank you so much for coming on for the podcast, dude. Look forward to hanging out with you at Lazona Palooza.
I hope I didn't hurt anybody's feeling.
I don't think you did. Nobody listens to this podcast anyways.
So why are we doing it?
Number one.
It's just fun.
Yeah, it's just for shit.
I had a blast.
Yeah.
Number one with no listeners.
Yeah, we're whatever. So so thank you for coming on. Check out Lazona Palooza. If you're not invited, too fucking bad. Sorry to hear about that.
Just look for the photos.
Yeah, we'll send you pictures.
Hey, before we go, can you call Sam back?
We're going to call Sam before you do.
Knowing Jack already probably knows. He's texting me. Hey, what the fuck is this about?
Already on the phone with Sam.
I can tell you right now. I know what it's about.
No. I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
It's a thing for him.
I don't want to know.
It's a thing for Sam.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I don't want to know. I do want to know, but once we cut this shit off.
Here, I'll leave it. I'm going to leave it perfectly blank. Here's the reality, and I'm going to tell you this, and I've stood by this since I've gone into this business. I love and support all my retailers, and they love and support me. And whatever they're looking to do, I'm willing to help.
Absolutely.
Just that simple.
I'm no different.
Yeah.
I stopped on the way here in a little place. I don't know if you heard of it, in Orlando. This woman, when I was a rep, every time I went to her shop, she would buy 2 or 3 boxes from me.
Really?
And I've never forgotten that.
No shit.
And she has a little shop. It's a little, I don't even know what, it's Nora.
Nora's Sugar Shack.
Nora's Sugar Shack.
It's in like Baldwin Park or whatever.
Yeah, we had lunch at Pink Floyd.
Yeah, there you go.
And she's right there. And I didn't know she was right there. And when I drove by, Jack tells me, that's Nora.
And I said, look, she's standing outside.
And I made a U-turn. I stopped. And that's the reason why we're a little late. And I stopped in there, and there was nobody there. And I told I want to thank you for everything you did for me and my family, back in the day. And I love you, this and that. So I bought a bunch of shit from her, stuff I don't need. So I got some CBDs and shit there if you guys want or whatever. But, I mean, no, seriously, I supported her because I remember you can never forget where you come from.
Of course.
And I've always supported her and I gave her a big tip, asked Jack, and I was, I made her day. And she came out and said, you made my day, Eric. I said, no, you helped make my career.
It's a very touching moment.
You helped make my career.
You didn't videotape it?
You didn't film it?
I mean, get it on tape?
I didn't think she was going to get,
I said,
emotional, sentimental?
I said, you helped make my career. And I've never forgotten that. And I told her, if you ever need anything from me, please call me. And that was my moment.
Well, you've always been cool as fuck with me, bro. From off the jump, I think the first time I met you, you were at Smokin', and you had just launched Espinosa Cigars. So,
yeah. I got time for one more quick story?
Go ahead.
All right, real quick, dude, before you go.
Go ahead. One more. Hurry
so
up.
one of I'm a big loyal guy. Like I said, I played a lot of softball, and I still do. And I was watching this program called Heist. It's 3 robberies, and one is in Vegas, one is in Miami. The other one's Bourbon, the guy who stole that pappy and all that.
Right.
So I'm listening to the story, and it was a great story, and it's similar to something that happened to me back in my day. And I said, I want to meet this guy. And so I said that to myself. So Chrissy and Curtis over there at Executive Cigars, they sent me a bottle signed by him. And I was there 2 weeks ago, and I said, Chris, I want to meet him. She said, well, he's friends with a friend of mine. And the guy called me, and I talked to him and said, we're going to meet up, and said like that. But, he lost all his friends and all that because when he was selling them bottles, they were stolen. Everybody wants him, but not when he got jammed up. Nobody talks to him,
Right. It's like, oh.
Yeah, so, I mean, dude, that's bullshit. I mean, you're either with somebody or you're not. You got to be loyal to the end. And I had a similar story, back in the day when I was younger, So him and I, we talk once a week and shit, and we just hang. I don't know if you never seen it. You got to see it. It's called Heist as well.
Yeah.
The Bourbon. Yeah, it's really, really good. So
where's it on? Netflix or something?
Netflix, yeah. I think it's on there. It's called Heist.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll check it out.
The guy's name is Toby Baldinger or Kobe Singer.
the Buffalo
or something
Trace.
like
It's
that.
the
Check it
Buffalo
out. It's
Trace.
really good. But anyway, I just wanted to share that with you.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah,
I'm
well,
done.
you're a good guy.
I'm done. You guys
You're a
leave me
good
here
guy.
again. I'm going to keep talking. So
That's it. All right. Well, I got
another
football.
story.
All right.
And we've got another podcast waiting to go outside.
All right. Well, fuck you guys then.
I'm going to hang out.
That's all you get. That's all. Hey, I mean, you can drive up anytime you want to come on the show. You know what I'm saying?
3.5 hours.
That's it.
Peace.
It's a
4
little
hours.
drive. You can go see Nora, and then you can come see us.
There you go.
There you go.
We'll meet you at Norris.
I'm going to stock up with CBDs. Yeah, let's do it.
We'll go over
Let's
there.
do it. Let's go have some CBDs. Yeah,
Right, sure.
Yeah, we'll all take a nap.
There you go.
It'll be perfect. All right. Well, thanks
All right,
everybody
thanks,
for
guys.
listening.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
The Cigar Hustlers Podcast, its owners, and its sponsors take no responsibility for the opinions or statements made by the talk show host or their guests. Statements or show topics are not necessarily the beliefs of Mike and Mike Productions or the podcast providers, and opinions between talk show hosts may differ. It is not our intention to libel, incite, or hurt anyone's feelings. We invite you to write the show's host, Mike Stepankevich, with any feedback or suggestions that you have for their shows. These broadcasts are presented and made public as entertainment in the hope that they will be entertaining to the audience.